Is right, Greg. hey, I think we're live. Hello, everybody in the chat, and hello to the awesome panel we have here. Today, we have Mr. Solo Brick Builder, also known as Darren. We've tech production. Yes. Boo and Pooh. We have BFAB, who's not BFAB. We have Mr. Greg, London Bricks. And we have the amazing CC from Cafe Corner.
Yeah.
Okay, we're waiting on one or two other people to come along. There was link problems and that kind of stuff. So sorry. Thank you everybody who is in the chat, and thank you EMMASAUEUS, also known as Emily, for sending all of her crew over. What's up? So I would just say a quick hello to everybody who is here. Well, not everybody. There's about 1,000 people watching at the moment, which is brilliant. It's not really. There is Brick Star Wars Boy. We've got Namir Ali Productions. We've got 8T's Life, Red Carnage, Monkey Man, Lego Joe. Did you get a new avatar, Lego Joe? Hey, we have, wow, Cosmo Candy, Inner City Bricks, Rogue Runner. What's up? Rogue Runner is going to be coming on at 9 o'clock with us as well. And we have Bubble Fett. Awesome name, Simon, and we have Million Simon Moss. I can't go through everybody, but thank you everybody for being here. And we're going to get right into it. And I want to know: have you all seen the new set numbers and etc. for the 2021 sets?
I have.
No.
Have you not seen any of them, CP?
Someone's choking a chicken.
He's in a hotel room. On his
Is it really?
He probably is doing something words to that effect, Si.
Solo, are you under a sink by chance?
I might be under a sink. I might be wherever you want me, BFAB.
Under a sink. Go under the sink.
Yeah, that's the best place. You're in a hotel. It's the best place to cry.
Okay, there you go, BFAB. I'm underneath the sink now. Those new sets sound amazing. If all of them come to fruition, they sound awesome.
Well, did you see the castle? There's going to be a 3-in-1 castle.
Yeah.
We're getting a castle, folks.
I think Lego realized that in reality, certain sets don't sell unless they're under a certain brand. Like, I think Lego, like for pirates, right? If Lego does a full wave of pirates, they're not going to sell. But if they did like Barracuda Bay, right, and then they do the 3-in-1 pirate ship and creator, it'll sell. I think Lego's kind of realizing that same thing with Castle. Mm-hmm. Like if they throw it under a different branding, like we have the medieval blacksmith shop or whatever, that's technically quote unquote, I guess, considered like you could kind of put it within the castle theme. And then now we're having that 3-in-1 creator castle. And I feel like Lego's realizing they can throw castle and pirates and whatever into other themes and they'll do well. So
I think personally there should always be a castle in the Lego branding. It's a simple concept, isn't it? Castles are very simple to make. Even yellow ones look quite good as well. So why don't we have more castles?
Yeah, I
think they're trying to cater more to the younger kids, and these little things of nostalgia that they're throwing in here on the other themes is just to, I think, appease the AFOLs. And I don't know. I still feel like even though they have the 18+ sets, it's not really like for AFOLs necessarily. Like they're for the new adults that aren't necessarily AFOLs, but like these things like the piano, and then you know what I mean. Like it's just we're still kind of getting lost in the sea.
I think it's good that we're talking about a building because we have another guest who likes designing buildings, and this is Plastic Architect. Hey, Claire.
Hey, Claire.
Perfect transition.
Hey, sorry for all the difficulties there. We got to fix in the end.
How are you guys doing?
We're doing great. We're just talking about the 2021 sets, in particular the castle.
The 3-in-1.
Yeah.
Are we excited?
Yeah, awesome. I mean, CC was making some good points there, but
hey, how about my points? I'm hurt.
Your points are always awesome.
Thank you.
But
feel about that.
coming from one of your videos I really liked was the Parisian restaurant, Claire, and
Oh, thank you.
I liked the history lesson. Although the documentary I saw with Ned Stark, I don't remember that bit.
Yeah, it's all facts, especially the part about the Muppets. So
Absolutely, I met them in Dublin one time. Great crack, very drunk. Great crack. But as far as the castle goes, what's your take on it? Do you like castles?
I do. I'm really excited about it. I'm curious. Like, I think the Creator 3-in-1. I only have like a couple of those sets, but they tend to be a little bit boxier, and like there's obviously like there's less detail to them, and so I'm curious. We'll see how that turns out. I feel like someone probably already said that, but
especially about what the other two builds are going to be, because with the pirate ship, it wasn't a ship, obviously. So it'd be interesting to see what they turn a castle into.
Yeah, exactly. Do we know if there's like a moat yet, or have we seen those kind of?
That was my first thought.
Yeah,
it's like a wall.
If we get a moat for it, it's easily to put into like someone's kind of city and modularize and all that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
So I've not actually seen it yet. I feel like I'm the only person who's not seen it today. Today is kind of tunnel vision with Ninjago stuff.
Yeah, there's no pictures on a lot of them that I've seen at the moment. Some of them are just black boxes and the set numbers. I saw them on Promo Bricks, so I mean they're on the Promo Bricks website, with a whole load of other things. I mean, Darren, you're going to be happy with all the Speed Champions that's coming.
Oh yeah, oh not just. Oh, more stickers.
Wow, look at that hotel! Dang, it's so fancy.
Yeah.
Can I get an invite?
On for 5 minutes. People don't return the camera to turn it off.
Are you in a Tudor hotel or something like that, or is it a Premier Inn?
No, it's no Premier Inn. Nah, this is a 300-year-old hotel. It's got
the Tudor beams.
Oh wow, you can see that. Yeah.
I'm assuming that you're all by yourself. You left your kids and wife.
Yeah, baby.
Freedom.
Right. But no, Speed Champions, they sound amazing. I can't remember what they were.
What we're getting then? Do we know what we're getting, Darren? What Speed Champions we're getting?
Sorry, what were they again?
It's going to be Dodge. There's going to be Porsche, I think, Ferrari. So there's going to be two sets. They're going to be about €60, and then the rest are about, I think they were 20. So, but there's a big range of them. Like we thought that they were dead.
Mm-hmm. I think that after the polybag got revealed, it was quite obvious that the theme wasn't over. But it'd be really weird if Lego just ended the theme with a polybag.
Yeah.
That's the point. Yeah.
And then the other big story was the Ninjago Gardens. Any of you guys managed to secure a copy?
Yes.
Good job.
No.
You got it.
So I got a job, so
I bought it at 11:15 last night. I woke up this morning and I was like, well, I've not got any confirmation or anything like that. So I phoned them up and they're saying, your order doesn't exist. They said we could see through various transactions, through PayPal and stuff, that it's happened, but it just hasn't happened our end. And what happened was, it turns out that the web team, bless them, Lego, they'd actually released it for about 20 minutes too early. And they basically, for most of the people that ordered it in that kind of small window of opportunity, they got cancelled.
Oh, what?
Yeah. So she said to me this morning when I was on the phone to her, it was her name was Emily, and she was super, super helpful. So Emily, if you're watching, thank you. And she said, well, it's going live at 9 o'clock, buy it again, and we'll completely cancel the original order, which is exactly what I did. So boom, did it.
That is, and they didn't tell you that they cancelled it via email at all anyway.
No. Apparently, I'm going to get that in about 3 days. I will be, because they're absolutely deluged at the moment. And also, as well, she did say to me in BFAB, you probably know all about this, that their high season is always in December. But she said to me they've basically been on high season since last March.
So I believe that. Yeah, people are just buying a crap ton of Lego, especially like the larger like direct consumer sets, because people are bored, and especially with a lot of people being out of work, people are just buying more crap. So
right.
Yeah, they are. But no, I've got it. But I won't be building it for some time yet. But I have secured it, to say the least. So I'm happy with that. That's it. That's it, though. I have been for some reason I've been kind of looking back through the Ninjago encyclopedia, and I've been buying retro Ninjago sets. So Titanium J would be proud of me. So I bought this today because I just think it's a nice set, actually, and also as well it'll go with my Ninjago docks as well, because it's exactly what it's designed to do. So there we go, folks. There's an Ninjago movie one. So I'm buying up a few of those sets just to get them going. But they're actually not too expensive, actually, some of the sets that are out there. You can make it bigger if you want to, Si.
I was just reading the private chat. Sorry, Claire. Gregory.
So yeah.
Come back. I'm going to put you on big. Can't.
Make it big anyway. Here we go. Look. There you go.
Do you know what? Some of those sets are quite expensive.
They are. Some of them ridiculously expensive. That's why I got it anyway. I just wanted this. I wanted this piece here, this boat. But I've also bought a couple of other sets that I'm going to completely use to influence the Lego City, because I'm gonna do this city, but I'm gonna give it a bit of a Soho vibe all the way through it. And Ninjago is the inspiration I need to do that. Not the likes of Monkey Kid.
None of that rubbish.
We will not take any Monkey Kid slander right here. Thank you, Greg.
I want to know.
No Monkey Kid slander.
Where's Monkey Kid, eh? Well, in 10 years' time, folks, are we going to be talking about 10 years of Monkey Kid?
The
I
red
hope so.
jet sounds incredible.
As well as we'd like.
Yeah, I
No.
don't think so. No one's ever talking about it.
But the problem is, it's not on TV. I mean, if it was on TV, people would see it more. I mean, Ninjago's on TV. They've got Hidden Side on Sky at the moment, even though it's gone. And they have Lego City Adventures, which is on TV as well. And they're on Netflix. And, you know, Lego have a lot of these things all over the place. But if Monkey Kid was on, I'm not a fan of the animation either. I don't like that style. I want my Lego people to look like minifigures. I know a lot of you guys there like that animation style, but it's not for me.
It kind of grew on me. And also the show is a little bit more dark than Ninjago. I'm pretty sure one of the characters said that they were going to kill someone. And once they said that, I'm like, I love it. So
let's just hope they get rid of a minifigure that you don't like, then.
Is there a what?
Let's just hope they get rid of a minifigure that you don't like.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, that's fair. Oh.
I know. I really hope it does last longer. I think the sets are really unique. The colors are really interesting. They're like vibrant, and I think they're like a nice contrast to everything else.
I genuinely love them, Claire. I really like them. The only problem is they're expensive. They just don't come out with like a cheap set.
They're really expensive. Like I think I only have like 2 of the sets, but I want all of them.
Yeah.
Go on, Claire. Join me.
Which ones do you have?
Hashtag Monkey Kid dead.
No.
I just have the actual like the mech and then the headquarters, but I know I want like the food truck and like any of them that have the mini builds, like the little buildings next to them are so cool.
Yeah, that's what I want. The food truck is kind of next on my list.
Yeah, same.
How many sets do you have, CC?
I only have the mech.
Yeah,
it's way up there, but
it's an amazing set. The sets are brilliant. I have the dragon bike because I wanted May. She looks pretty cool in it. But I mean the sets are brilliant. And I mean if they put them into stores like regular stores, they'd fly off the shelves. I guarantee it. Because
I think they were half off at Target in Australia. So I don't know why. I'm jealous. I would have bought them all up if I saw that. That would have been.
I've never seen them in a proper store over here. The only way we can get them is online on the Lego website, and that's it.
We can get them in Lego stores here.
That's cool.
Yeah,
that is pretty cool.
And
Christopher Mitz says that the food truck is cool, and it is. I mean, that's one that's definitely on my list. Rogue Runner says that the new March and Jago sets are pretty cool. I think they're rocking. I think they look so awesome. And Finn O'Sullivan says hi. Hey, Finn.
Oh, I must be the
thing.
one.
Every time you speak about Monkey Kid, it always comes back. Yes, but Ninjago's got this mech, and it's absolutely awesome. So it always comes back to that. It's just
That new mech that Titanium J was showing us the other day was pretty cool. I don't know the name of it. It's one of the new ones. It's kind of looks like it's not sand blue, but it's a kind of a blue and green.
I think it's Zane's Titan mech, I think it's called.
Yeah, that's a nice one. That's a good one.
What about you, BFAB? Are you going to get anything excited about anything? Bought anything?
I don't have a job, but other than that, life's great. Have I bought anything? Just clearance Lego stuff at the moment. There's really nothing like 2021 sets that are like over appealing to me that I feel like I need to get day one.
Yeah.
I do like the new video thing. I don't know if you guys saw the new video leaks of the well, I think alien or robot, whatever that's supposed to be. That looks freaking cool. So
I didn't see that. What's that?
I'll send it to you via Instagram.
Perfect. But actually, speaking of little robots, it's already released. The little creator, like little futuristic helicopter thing with that little minifigure. It's only €10, $10. That is pretty cool as a minifigure, and it's really rare to get one for £10, really, in a creator set.
Yeah, I nearly bought that actually today.
Yeah,
I just didn't bother with the end. I was like, where can I put it? But yeah, no, I saw that as well, Simon. That's actually quite a nice set. I don't know if is that a unique minifigure that comes with it?
Yeah. Yep. And I think he is. Isn't there an Easter egg? What's he from? He is from. He's not. It's not Space Police, but he's from something else, which I think they may kind of dabble back into some of these older themes at some stage. So maybe through the 3-in-1, or maybe through something else. I don't know. But it'd be great to see some of those older ones return.
Yeah, that would be
cool. I mean, we had in Series 19, we had the like Johnny Thunder looking guy. And then we have Monkey King, like sort of a nod to that. So it'd be cool to see some of those sets come back. Really want Adventurous Jungle to come back, or I know Adventurous Desert. Sorry. It's like Egyptian theme, because the Pharaoh's Quest stuff looks cool, and I do want to go back and get all those. But to do it now with like the build techniques and the new pieces and stuff, I think they could really achieve some really cool Egyptian stuff, like the Sphinx or the pyramids and stuff. I think it would be really, really cool.
Yeah, they have so much stuff, like Abu Simbel, like all those temples and stuff. That would be so cool.
Yeah, that's one of the first few things that I got when I first got back was the Pharaoh's Quest and like some of the adventurer stuff.
Yeah, they're good sets. They're and the Adventurers especially is like classic Johnny Thunder, classic character for Lego. So always very nostalgic.
Yeah, that guy is cool. I mean, the last time we saw him was in Lego Batman, or the Lego movie, wasn't it?
Series 9. Wait, you guys are talking about Johnny Thunder still?
Well, no. Unofficially, he was Johnny Thunder, yeah, but officially, it was the Lego movie. He was in the dropship.
Correct. Yep. Officially, Johnny Thunder in the dropship. Unofficially, in Series 19.
Even though in Lego they called him Johnny Thunder in the CMF. I don't know why they didn't call him Johnny Thunder in like out in the open.
It's pretty obvious, wasn't it?
Yeah. Did anybody see actually the new helmets and cowls coming for DC? There's a Batman cowl, and there is I think it's a Carnage head as well coming.
Nice.
Oh wow, no, I haven't seen this.
I heard about the Batman one, but I haven't seen it. Are there leaks?
No, it's again, these are all just black boxes on promo bricks.de, the German website, which is pretty cool. They've got tons of stuff that, like, they're not leaks, but they're set numbers, the prices, and when they're coming out. Like, some of them are summer, but there's a Vader helmet coming out that I saw listed there as well.
Vader, Scout Trooper, and is the third one yet undisclosed? What the third helmet's going to be?
Oh, yeah, those Speed Champions, right? They're going to be, I don't know what the hell that says. Toyota, McLaren, Chevrolet, Dodge, and the top one must be Korean. Koenigsegg.
Koenigsegg. Koenigsegg. That's it.
Where's that from?
I'm really hoping for a Dodge Viper because the Dodge. There looks like there's going to be 3 twin packs. The Dodge, the other like $60 one, and then there's one that's like $35, I think, which is the same price or around about the same price as the Jaguar twin pack.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm assuming there's going to be 3 twin packs. But yeah, I really hope they do like a Dodge Viper and a Dodge Challenger or something.
It'd be another bloody Dodge Challenger again, but in the 8-star Y1. I can't imagine doing a Viper. As much, I'm the same as you. I would love a Viper, but I don't think it's reached that iconic status for the Lego to go. Yeah, make it.
Really?
Which I think when you think of like Dodge, you're always going to go to a Challenger. I think you could ask a lot of people. It's like you could probably ask half your chat. It's like, what's the most iconic Dodge? And probably half of them come up.
Yeah,
with
I just think
Challenger.
they tend to kind of go for one like sport race car, and then they do one like bigger car. If you look at like the Jaguar.
Are they doing a retro one at all, folks? Are they doing like they did last year with the Audi 80, or the year before actually, wasn't it?
Oh, I can't remember which one. I think there is.
I've been meaning to build a few of those for a while now, but the Jaguar set was a really nice set. That was surprisingly good.
The color on that was really cool.
Hey, Ryan.
They haven't done a Formula One for ages either, have they? Maybe this McLaren's
No, they haven't. No,
Do you know what? They're more likely to do a Formula 3, which they did do. The Jaguar one's a Formula 3, isn't it? So that's kind
Formula
of
E.
well. With the 8 studs now, they can do the gaps, the proper gaps that are in it. So I'd be well up for a Formula 1. I think last time I saw one of those was like a Ferrari set or something like that, which I thought was kind of cool.
Ryan, if I sent you a link, if it doesn't work, I can get Tech to send one to you if you want to pop on.
Yeah.
Cheers, man. But yeah, I'm interested in these because I haven't got any of the helmets yet. So to get some of these newer ones would be pretty cool. I'll be interested to see if they're still going to stay 18 or if they go 18 plus, and if they're going to keep the artwork for 18 plus, because it's kind of getting a bit bland at this stage, isn't it?
It's really overused, in my opinion.
The 18 plus line?
Which?
The 18 plus is overused, or what's overused?
The black box, just the black box.
The art.
The kind of lack of art. I mean, those graphic designers must be in Lego going, give me something to do.
I like it, but it's like it still looks really premium. I mean, yeah, they're overdoing it, but I'm not bothered by it.
But they're doing more effort into the instruction manual, right? And there's like more art and more information going into those. Maybe that's where they're like allocating their resources and effort. Yeah.
Maybe.
I think that is the problem. I think that they are just overusing it. It's just like calm down a bit on it.
So we
I
can
mean,
understand you.
do people feel the same way about that, like for the Black Series? Like, because it's kind of all very similar imagery. Like, it's just a black box and you see the figure on the inside. I mean, it's,
I think the thing, I mean, at the end of the day, Lego is a construction, and I know they're obviously aiming at 18 plus now, but you think of the modulars have all had such like iconic box arts that really kind of stand out and pop, and really appeal to both like adults and children, I think, and things like the Elf Clubhouse as well. I just think there was certain sets that really didn't need it, and would have sold just as well.
That's why I always maintain they should never have got rid of the creator expert. Just left that line alone.
And the 18 plus is like the art and like the helmets.
Yeah.
And what else? What else would be appropriate 18 plus? It's like hard to.
But I'm just after about 3 boxes of 18 art boxes that came out. It's like everything's 18 plus, 18 plus. So it's like, well, one, it's very boring because it's categorizing everything, quite old fashioned. And secondly, everything's just black. It's just really boring. Like take the Colosseum, which can be a tad mundane, depending on how you look at it anyway, but it was made even more mundane in some respects by the pictures that they used for it, because it was just shadow. It was just like a big shadow over it all the time. So I think it's a good idea, but I think it's because it's out there on, nigh on every other Lego set that comes out. I just think it's a bit boring. All this 18 plus malarkey. Yeah.
I think it looked good on the Elf Clubhouse. So I think that was one of the few they got away with it being, even though it was Christmas, it kind of looked, I thought I didn't mind the look of it.
I think the Technic Ferrari one as well looked pretty dang good on that one.
I think the Technic
red and black.
I personally think Sesame Street looked the best with the black box, clearly.
Yeah.
But if you guys are if you guys have such strong opinions about boxes, does that mean everybody's keeping their boxes?
Oh no, I don't get it.
Yeah.
Boxes.
I saw the dilemma you had, Claire, the other day when they were on Hive stream when they were saying, "What? That's a box, and that's not a box." And I think the artwork on the boxes is really nice, and that's why I keep my boxes.
Yeah.
I'm also a bit of a not a klepto. That's a different story altogether. A hoarder. Yes, that's what I am. But no, I'd keep the boxes because I like the box. And Sam's made a good point as well that like it kind of makes the whole collection complete. The box, the instructions.
He throws away his boxes. I know that was his selling point, but he also throws away his boxes.
Some people have to, or some people crush them down and put them into a big box and put that away and stuff. At the end of the day, I suppose it comes down to space, and I'm going to have to get rid of boxes. I definitely will have to get rid of boxes because it's a fire hazard.
I know. That's kind of what I'm thinking. It's like I had a bunch of boxes like next to my washer and dryer, and I was like, wait a second. One, if the washer leaks, it's going to destroy the boxes, so what's the point? Two, the heat of the dryer, I mean, could it just like spontaneously combust? I don't know.
It can. That happened to my dad's.
What happened to your dad's? Like
the dryer, like spontaneously combusted.
Like
that wasn't being the Lego boxes, you know.
Like it caught in the flames.
Yeah, like dryer fires happen all the time. It's like it's like people don't either like lint is caught somewhere. There's like a short, something happens, and imagine there's like a dryer fire, and then I've literally got hundreds of kindling like right around it, just like stacked in it.
You got fuel for the fire.
That's so funny. But like, do you imagine staying in your apartment for a long time? Because I'm sure like it's going to be a hassle to move everything without the boxes.
Well, so like I have a lot of stuff in like plastic containers, and like at the end of the day, a lot of sets are more compact when you take them out of the box and put them into plastic stuff. So, and then also when you move, you have to pay people. So you're going to pay, hey, everybody that came from Sarah's channel. Are you going to like pay people to move your cardboard boxes? That sounds.
I had to do that. I literally like carried like 300 empty boxes, and that was not fun. So
where are all your empty boxes, BFAB?
Where the boxes are flattened out now, the empty ones.
Storage?
No, they're actually in my room right now, just flattened out. So yeah, not fun.
I'm just going to say let's some people that arrived. Just to Mom, hey, how are you doing? Good to see you. I did send the link, and she is very busy, so she won't be joining us. But hopefully, in the future, we'll have her on one of the streams as a guest.
Oh, she's great. She's so cool. Just as good as the coolest mother out there, without sounding weird.
You always sound weird. We've Ingrid Wynn, hey Ingrid, Chef T, M Productions. We have Lord of the Bricks, Brick Scene from down under that way somewhere. If you dig down, you probably won't get there. And we have Lego Boy, who was Lego Boy 88, Deppy Chef Bricks, EMMASAUEUS is back. We have everyone saying hello to each other, and a SARASTARBRICKS raid. Woohoo! Thanks, Sarah. You rock. So yeah, getting back into it. I think that the new Star Wars range is looking pretty good, and there's a lot of black boxes again on that website, and a lot of expensive stuff as well. Now, Tech, what will you be getting if you're going to be getting, or what are you looking forward to seeing? Have any predictions?
I'm really excited for the Mandalorian sets. I'm glad that they seem to have managed to get some sets out based on season 2. Because I still think that they missed an opportunity the Christmas just gone, or like that, like November time when they released Grogu, to release a couple more sets based on season 1. So I'm glad that they seem to have reacted to that. Also, the 2 Clone Wars sets, the Darth Maul and Ahsoka dual set, I think will be amazing. Apparently, we'll be getting the little like prison cell thing that Maul's kept in, so that's going to be really good. I'm a really big Darth Maul fan. But yeah, that the Moff Gideon's cruiser, I think is really quite exciting. I think that's got a lot of potential.
That's going to be brilliant. I cannot wait for that one. I mean, I wanted that since day one, since I saw it. You get that scene where the Slave One flies up and and Boba Fett sees it there. It's like, boom, we need that shit now.
Yeah, I think there's some really good stuff from Star Wars. I'm not sure. I won't be picking it up, I don't think. But the Boba Fett Slave One, what do you guys think about that? Like the smaller version of it in the.
I'm going to buy it. I'm not happy about it. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, I think it's obviously good. It might annoy a few people. It's obviously bought the Cloud City set and also obviously just retiring the 20th anniversary one as well. So too soon, perhaps. Yeah, obviously just retiring that one.
They want to sell it. Plus, we're going to get a new Boba Fett figure. So.
Yeah, I don't think that's too soon because especially with the Book of Boba Fett coming out this year, it's perfect.
That's what I'm saying, BFAB. I was expecting something maybe like at the end of this year when the Book of Boba Fett comes out. It's like, yes, hype is on, go for it. That's what I think.
After seeing it in The Mandalorian, I feel like there is a new hype around the Slave One because of the TV show. So just building onto that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be pretty cool, isn't it? But
I was gonna say,
I am glad that there's more Mandalorian stuff than what we had last year.
The Slave One is basically the new Millennium Falcon in terms of popularity.
Oh, big time now, yeah.
The whole generation that are going to be growing up on The Mandalorian, who, I mean, for a lot of us, we grew up on the older Star Wars movies, as we call them, and then there's a generation that are growing up on the last three, and they're going to be thinking that the last three are the best ever, and we're going to be going, "Oh my God, what are you doing?"
Yeah.
And then,
there's a question I've got to put to all of you. Now the Slave One is now on TV. Do you think now the Slave One could actually take over the iconicness of what the Millennium Falcon is?
No,
that's what I said. That's why I said
no way. Zero chance. That was a horrible thought process, Solo. Are you drunk, Solo?
Yeah, I'm pretty drunk. But
I knew it. Point. Okay, I thought so. No, never. Okay, that's all I have to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you go on, Greg.
No, I was only going to say he can't over the Millennium Falcon. I think it will prove to be more popular from time to time, perhaps, but over longevity of time, I think the Millennium Falcon's there. But then, anyway, Millennium Falcon's always going to be number 2 to the Starship Enterprise, but I'll just throw that one in there, folks.
I'm not getting involved now. But what my argument is like obviously ever since Empire Strikes Back has come out, there's always been a Millennium Falcon and Slave One. Ever since, even Lego's been on that. There's always been a Slave One. There's always been a Millennium Falcon. More Millennium Falcons than Slave Ones. I do grant you that. But now, obviously, with the insurgence of Book of Boba Fett, the Mandalorian, we're now going to get more Slave Ones out there because obviously the Millennium Falcon can only be piloted by big actors in films, never going to be on the TV series. And that's my argument, is the Slave One now going to start taking over popularity? That is my argument.
I think maybe within a generation, a bit like I said, that are watching and growing up with the Mandalorian, probably so. The Millennium Falcon, though, has 40 years ahead of the Slave One, doesn't it? In the sense of like being in the mainstream media. Disney even now push it like mad on all T-shirts and toys and everything. So it would take something. It would have to be.
But I mean, you raised a good point now. Though it's come down to generation. Obviously, the new generation starting to come in, stuck indoors watching The Mandalorian. Eventually the Disney's go, look, well, these ships are making us more money on the screen, so start pushing this stuff out. And I mean, obviously, like you look at the new film that's coming out, Rogue Squadron, isn't it? It's all X-Wing and all that kind of stuff. You can quite happily put the Slave One in the background there because you don't need a big mainstream actor to do it. He seems like he'd just take a wedge for anything. But in you go. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Obviously, because Harrison Ford's already said, "Nah, you guys, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm done with it." So, and obviously, you can't really bring Finn or anyone else like that. So that's my kind of argument towards it. It's like, they're starting to seem like a very big possibility that this Boba Fett could quite now take over. Han Solo is the next.
Yeah, but isn't Rey technically the new pilot now of the Millennium Falcon?
But she says she doesn't want to come back either.
Oh, so look, take it from me, right? Give it a few years, right? They're desperate for work. They're actors, right? Lucas says, we'll pay you double what we paid you before. They'll say, yeah, okay, I'll have some of that.
Yeah, Oh yeah, money speaks all language. I know that, Greg, all too well.
there you go. They will come back. Take it from me, 100%. They will come back, no doubt.
Yeah, I mean, they're done with it though, aren't they? They're done with the Skywalker saga. They're done with it now, aren't they? So they're going on to.
Well, yeah, because I mean, the Skywalker saga ended on episode 8. In truth,
yeah. 9.
What happened in episode 9 is the Palpatine saga took off. So she calls herself that, but she isn't that. She's a Palpatine.
Yeah. Don't hide your heritage, for crying out loud, woman. No, for me, the Skywalker saga ended for me on episode 6. Big time. Done. Return of the Jedi. That's the best way to end it.
I think I forgot to give Emily a link, and so can someone give Emily a link? I'm useless.
I can send her a link.
Thanks.
Yeah.
The thing is, before we let her in, you have to let her know about her Jabba impressions that she's working on. You know, you have to let her.
I think you left too early and missed it. I think she was saying earlier on.
What? You did it?
She said I was in the shower making myself look awesomely beautiful for Greg, who gives out when I don't shave. But no, I came back in. She's like, "Oh, if BFAB hadn't left so early, he would have seen the impression." So I was like, "What the hell are you talking about?" I had no idea. But yeah, no, she said that sometimes she gets a sore throat and she might be able to come on and might not. But throw the link anyway and see what she wants to do.
But it is quite tough when you're talking for a few hours non-stop. You get a bit raspy, don't you?
Yeah, you gotta get a plastic tub of water.
I always do this here. Hot, warm water.
Yeah,
that's okay. She says she's working on some stuff, but if you finish, that's it. No obligation. That's no problem. Thanks for letting us know.
Emily, no excuses. I'm still working.
I'm still working. Oh, wait a second.
Every 15 minutes, BFAB. Every 15 minutes. Come on. We know you haven't got a job.
I know. I'm working on YouTube videos. Okay, I'm trying to become a YouTuber now. In like 10 years, but you know,
you're doing well. You're keeping it up every day, which is pretty good, and your content's actually really awesome. Always is, but to keep it up on a regular basis daily is really good. BFAB.
I don't understand how people do it. Like in reality, like for me, it's like, especially if I'm doing longer videos, like news has been like really like good for like filler and stuff, but like doing daily content's just too difficult. Like I'm struggling to put up like good content if news isn't out, so I'm just like, if I have to put up good content, I lose sleep. So it's kind of you kind of give up one thing for another. So yeah.
I know it is hard. I mean, the amount of stuff that say Justin puts out or Ryan puts out, like that's good stuff, and it's not like just sitting in the bathroom thinking up stuff that's rubbish. It's really good, and almost consistently for years.
Yeah,
7-8 years. I think that's just pretty awesome, to be honest.
Yeah.
If you ask me. But what about you, Tech? Your stuff is really good. Do you know what I watched actually that I didn't watch the first time around? Your mosaic that you sent into Ryan. That's a really good video. You have a trailer. That's your trailer now, isn't it?
I think it is. Yeah, I think it's like my feature video on my channel. Yeah,
he's milked that one for all it's worth. But yeah.
Have you ever
mentioned Ryan? Have you ever had that awkward conversation where you still say, "Yeah, you didn't mention my really nice mosaic"?
I need to do more of them so I can talk about other ones. But yeah, no, that was really fun to do. I want to do loads more of those this year. I've got loads of ideas for different troopers and stuff that I want to do. And now I've got like the helmet shape. It's just a matter of like color swapping a lot of it, and then just kind of tweaking it for like a stormtrooper helmet or a phase 1 helmet. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that.
The video itself was really good. It's well made, and it really made me want to get one commissioned by you as well.
Awesome, I appreciate that. Yeah, there was because I kind of used the Ryan's clip from the beginning of his the reaction to the 501st battle pack being revealed. So he kind of cut them clips up kind of made it look like he was reacting to the mosaic. But yeah, it's just a little bit of fun.
Did you ask for permission for that as well?
No.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Now I know why you did win.
Shucks.
I liked it, though. Honestly, mate, I think I can't think of anyone else that does mosaics, and I think it's a nice little niche to do. Dioramas, isn't it? That's some designer dude, isn't it? From Germany. He sounds German or
Dutch.
Yeah, I was going to say Austrian.
I think Dieter's a Dutch for Peter, is it? I don't know. But no, I put that back on there. Was when you're able to speak. If you want to explain what that is all about, like, because you've got good stuff. Hopefully, ideas to come with that.
I'm hoping, yeah. So it's called Vitso. It's like a shelving system that like a lot of design dorks are really into. So I'm calling Chris out for being a design dork as well. But yeah, I ordered it for my living room, so we'll see how it works. And if I like it, and if I think it's worth it, I might do it for my office as well. So I've been thinking about it for like maybe 8 years, and I finally pulled the trigger because it's not cheap chips, it's nothing. Yeah, so I'm happy about it. We'll see.
So what's so interesting about his shelves then? What do you look at a set of shelves and go, oh yeah, that's Dieter?
They're modular, which is like one thing, but they're also, the quality is really good. They're like handcrafted. They look really nice. They're really lightweight. That's awesome. But they're really interesting. They're kind of like Lego in the sense, like if you try to buy them secondhand, they have the same value. They like don't lose their value over time. And you can move them with you. Like they're made to move house with you as well. They look, so it's really interesting when I was going through the design process of it with like the rep from there. They didn't ask me like where my studs were, nothing. The whole system itself like braces itself. Like it doesn't matter. It's all going to go directly into the drywall, and it's going to be like 10 feet of floor to ceiling books, and it's going to be able to hold itself up, which is kind of crazy. Yeah. So I don't know. Well, let's see what happens. And we had an earthquake here today, so
oh my god.
It was just a little rumble, it's like, and that's it.
That's crazy. I was thinking about that the other day. I was wondering how, like, Shai lives in California too, yeah?
Yeah, he's like 6 hours away from me.
I was wondering, like, how often Lego falls off shelves and stuff for you. Would you not be worried?
I mean, yeah, like the way that I grew up was like, you never put shelves like near your bed in case like books or something are going to fall off in the middle of the night and hit you in the head. Like there always need to be a way, and everything it needs to be able to fall off. I mean, today, like my bar started rattling, and then the cat's ears perked up, and that's how I knew there was an earthquake. And I can feel it because I'm so high up in my building. But like my friends who live like closer to the ground, that sounds awful, but they like live in 1 or 2 story apartments. They couldn't feel the earthquake at all.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And like, was it like kind of just swaying a bit, or
no? It was just like literally like 2 seconds, just like a little rumble, and like it feels like a train is passing by sometimes.
I'd love to experience a small earthquake. I know it sounds weird.
It does.
But
yeah, shake while you're at it.
The closest earthquake we get is the neighbor's dog banging on their kitchen door. It's like boom, boom, boom. It's like, shut up. Oh, mental. But yeah, no, earthquakes. I love earthquakes. I'm and weird kind of geological things like that. What earthquakes? Yeah, I mean, imagine if there was earthquakes in the UK and Ireland. I mean,
no, because this is exactly why we don't want that. That's why we got a strong financial organisation, because we're in a part of the part of the planet that has no issues like that.
Exactly.
You have no tornadoes, no hurricanes, nothing like that. No earthquakes, nothing.
No, that's exactly why. That's just one of the main reasons.
We have earthquakes every year. We just don't notice it.
Well, that's true. Yeah,
like earthquakes that as in the
What is that? LBB, there's a section on him at the Design Museum.
Brilliant.
Dieter Rams. Yeah.
The Design Museum is is a really, really. I almost said awesome. Then I nearly took Chrissy's words out of his mouth.
Also,
but
buy green room, just so you know.
Oh, thank you.
But it's a brilliant, cool place. So Design Museum in London, folks. It's awesome.
Hi.
We
Someone
have.
sent me the link, so I don't know if that's okay or not, or if that was intended to be sent to me.
I told you, you're more than welcome every week.
Okay, thank you so much. I didn't want to be like, I mean, someone sent this. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be invited or not.
For anyone who does not know who these people are, these are the stars, the Starbricks. So we've got Sarah Starbricks and Mr. Starbricks. They've just finished their live stream, and welcome to our stream.
Thank you.
It sounded better in my head. Sorry about that.
That's okay. When mine ended, I told everyone to come on over here. So
I know. Thank you so much.
Oh, of course.
How did your stream go?
Yeah, it was really good. There were a pretty big amount of people in there, and we got 2 of the bags done on the police station. And I also built the promo car, which is really cool.
Oh, that is pretty awesome. Hang on a sec. Professional.
Wow.
Yeah, my surfboards keep popping off though. The surfboards are like just fall right off.
Yeah.
It's kind of annoying, but it looks really cute. If I touch it, they just completely fall off. I can't get it to stick to it anymore.
I saw a good mod for that, and I can't remember who it was, but they took the surfboards off the sides and they put them on the back, left and right, and then they just put a, I think it must have been a 2x4 plate onto the side. Looked good.
Did Bevan's Bricks do the same thing?
Sorry, it was a 1x4 plate.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think I saw that one.
Yeah, it was on somebody on Instagram did it, wasn't it?
Yeah, I can't remember for the life of me who done it, but yeah, it did look really good.
I think it's really nice. Do you like the car, Sarah?
Yeah, it's really great. It looks gorgeous. I'm in love with it. I think I'm going to keep 2 of the ones that we have. And I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest, but there are some really cool mods you can do with it. I saw people are turning them to trucks and other things. So I think that might be cool to kind of look into that.
Oh, yeah. Chris is saying that it was Bevin's. I think it was Bevin's as well.
Yeah, Bevin's. Exactly.
He does a lot of city updates and stuff like that as well, Sarah. So he's always worth it. Because I think he does a mini city as well.
Yeah, we watch his channel once in a while. We watch, and he just started doing live streaming as well recently. He did his first one within the last week.
Yeah, he's commissioned to do like a mini city or something. So he's lighting it all up. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I think he's in Michigan.
I was watching the Brick Hive stream the other morning, like super early. It was like 6:30 in the morning here, but Brick Hive notoriously is still active there. I think you're normally on there as well, Claire. Actually,
Yeah, I think I was, and so is BFAB, I'm sure.
yeah, but BFAB's normally there. I think Sandy's there. I think they were doing it this morning, and Shy was on there. And I actually know it was actually on Sunday's one. Shy was talking to Brandon, and Shy, honestly, I really think it would be a really good idea if you did a whole series on doing a Lego city on shelves. I think it's a brilliant idea. So go for it, mate, because I think it would be awesome. I would definitely want to see that, because the thing is, right, even though I'm going to be using tables in my city, there's going to be areas, one day it's going to get too big or something like that, and I'm just going to want to put stuff somewhere else. And to know that you can kind of maneuver it and put some stuff on a shelf and make it look nice, the facades and the shelves themselves with their fascias on it, I think it's a really cool idea. So
Yeah, I think playing with depth is like really, really key to saving space. Like, you know, we complain a lot of times about a lot of like the city buildings and stuff that don't have, you know, a complete back or something. They're not closed off, but they're perfect for that. You know, it's like creating depth. And
it would be cool to get something like with, I don't know, if you know the way some houses have like a fireplace and you can see through it. I'd like shelves like that, because I like the back of some of the modular buildings. Some of them are rubbish, but some of them look really nice. And especially here as well, because I can only put them on the shelves. I can't make a proper city, but
there's lots of systems that do that. Yeah, like the system that I'm getting, it comes in that option. Yeah, it's basically like, and even IKEA makes a system now that's also like that. It's the post is it pushes, you know, down into the ground and up into the ceiling.
Right.
And that's how, you know, that's like basically where the contact points are. And then the shelves are you can access them from either side.
That's pretty cool. Because I mean, a lot of the houses over here, they're basically, we call them plasterboard, but a lot of them are just, they're drywall. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
And I'm not like, I was hammering nailing the other day for my daughter. She wanted a mirror up, and I was bang, 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 and I was like, my God, like there could be anything behind there, and it'll probably fall out. So if you hear a bang in the next hour, that's a mirror falling out.
Pipes
use
in
the half crew?
Sorry, you can get these. You can get these things that you can hold up against the wall, and it will tell you if there's anything behind them. Like, yeah, it tells you if there's electronics behind there or pipe work. It can even sense water as well, and they're worth having.
Was it dangerous to stick nails into plasterboard?
I mean, it depends how deep you go, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm surprised haven't been electrocuted yet.
Sarah, hey Mike.
The best plasterboard fix is that this is like me nerding out and being like a carpenter or whatever, but you can get these fixings now that go in the wall, and you literally just screw it, and it's the thickness of plasterboard, and it's like a self-drilling thing, and then you put a screw into it, and it can take so much weight. They're really, really good, and they're only the thickness of the plasterboard, so you can't ever hit like a cable or pipework or something. They're really good.
I've got so many of those on my flat. They're bloody brilliant. They're really good.
Do they actually hold well? Because they must always clamp themselves back quite really well.
You can get some that like actually work as a clamp, or you can get some that are literally they've got like really, really thick gouge on them, and then you screw into them. So
cool. Anyway, that's one of the most boring things we've ever talked about on a stream before. Back to Ninjago.
Oh God, you said what I talk about.
This is where we have titanium
screws.
Well, before the subject changes, I'm gonna say that I have to head out. Things are picking up at work and stuff.
No problem. Thanks for coming on, CC. CC is going to have a stream at 10 o'clock, and we'll drop the link into the chat, and you can all go over and take part. Tell us a little bit what is going on in the stream, and if you've got anything on over the next few days, CC.
Yeah, so we got the trivia night stream tonight. So as a collective group, we'll all be taking at least one. We'll see how long it takes, but maybe two Lego-based quizzes to see kind of if we can all collectively, I guess, use our knowledge to do well. I found a quiz, and they said that the average is 7 out of 15. So I think we can beat that. Yeah. And then over the weekend, I'll have 2 videos coming out, and yeah, that's pretty much that.
Are there any prizes?
No, not this time, but we'll see how it goes. I'm hoping that if this goes well, maybe we can do teams or something next time and invite like 6 people on and do like a 3v3 while I moderate or something.
I think that's a brilliant idea.
CC, have a look at an app called Kahoot.
Okay.
That might be something worth looking at, because you could definitely do it in teams then, because I've done it with about 80 people on a Zoom call once.
Oh, wow.
It works really well.
That sounds really cool.
But yeah, no, I think it's a brilliant idea, but a fantastic way to immerse ourselves with the chat as well, which is awesome. So
Thank you. And you said Kahoot with a K?
yeah, Kahoot with a K.
Okay. Cool. I'll check that out. Thank you.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. Lovely to see you, CC.
All right. Thanks. Bye, guys.
I'm gonna follow CC out. I've got a meeting that starts in 3 minutes. But
no worries. Thanks for coming in, Claire. I know you can't promote yourself because you're in a hurry, but we'll get you back on soon, okay?
Yeah. It was so great seeing you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Awesome. Okay, now we have some seats open. So I see Brickinet is in the chat. If you want to jump in, Chris, and we can send you a link, just let me know. And maybe Tech is my no one knows this, but he's my secretary, okay? And he's a fine secretary. maybe
he's got the for it.
He has the name Tech, so he's good with the technology. So maybe you'll throw Chris over an invite if you don't mind.
No problem on that note.
Thank you so much.
This is a cut and paste.
Quick and paste. Oh, do you know what? I don't know how I messed up Claire's one, to be honest, because it looked like it was the same one to everybody, but I did. But I just want to say hi to Sans, who has said hello to everybody in the chat. Hey, bro. Simon is saying goodbye, and everyone's saying goodbye to Claire. And M Productions, how are you? And I'm only giving out links to people I've streamed with before, my friends. So we'll see what happens in the future. Christopher Mitz, hey, dude. But anyway, so how far are you along with your build, Sarah?
I'm doing bag 3, and since Mike did most of bags 1 and 2, and I did the car, I'm not letting him build any of bag 3. It's all me.
That's 14, by the way.
Who else?
14 bags?
In the green room.
Huh?
Sorry, sir. You got yeah. Obviously, hit the cancel button. BFAB's back there.
Dang, did everybody drop when I dropped? Like I come back and then Cece and Claire are gone too. Did who else drop at the same time?
Oh, and can you drop Titanium a link as well, please? He's building NINJAGO City Gardens, and I want to take a look at this.
Don't you have standard sign on your stream?
I have very high standards. That's why you guys are only let on.
I know.
That's my sounds.
You know what I'm hinting at? No, I'm kidding.
Solo, I've got to ask, what is that in the background on the wall? It looks like a giant star or something.
What? Oh, what that?
Yeah, what is
mirror? It's a mirror.
It's a mirror.
Yeah, it's rubbish. Yeah, it's a mirror, and it's got
Make it bigger.
It's got loads of other mirrors around the edges of it. Yeah, there you go. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely.
It looks too tall to look in.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is though, I'm obviously, as you know, I'm 6'2". The ceiling's I saw earlier on, probably about 6'3". So for me, there's head clearance, nothing there. So this is a very low room.
Oh, that's cool. Can I ask, what is that bar for behind the bed, behind the headboard? What is that all about? No, the headboard.
That's there. So down here, there's like a little. Hang on, hopefully the signal won't cut out. There's like a little burner here, so you can put your clothes up there.
Oh,
Nice.
Solo, what's on the rail?
Yeah. It's all right. It's a nice room, actually.
It's all right. It's all right for a shorter person, not for me. But it's all right. It's a really nice. The place is about 300 years old. So.
Are you going to be there tomorrow, Solo? Or are you going to be back in your house tomorrow?
I'm going to be back home tomorrow. So yeah, tonight's the final night.
Yeah. Your last night of freedom.
My last night of peace and bloody quiet. Shame I didn't make the most of it. Their signal is terrible though. That's the only thing. You suddenly start realizing, like, my God, how dependent we are on technology. It's quite sad.
It's crazy, man. Everything you do is just electricity based and technology based. Everything. Like you wake up in the morning, you go to look at the time, and it's on your phone.
Yeah, yeah.
That starts your day.
Yeah, yeah. It's really, really sad.
Oh, and sorry, Tech. Can you did you send one over to Rogue as well?
I will send it to Rogue. Yeah, that's no problem.
Thank you very much. There are probably about 40 people, and they won't be able to get in. Oh, and speaking of guests, we have a long-term friend of the channel, and that is Mr. BRICKITECT. Hey, Chris.
Hey guys, you right? How's it going?
Good, good. You?
Yeah, not
oh,
bad.
look at that hoodie.
Yeah, I got one.
I
of
have
the
that one
hoodies, finally.
too. Could be twins.
It was on I can't remember. It was like one of the like online companies. It was like 40% off or something, and they had it. So
yeah,
I was like,
they had some really good discounts before it all disappeared.
yeah, because like they only had the black one. I wanted like the cool multicolored one. I think Holly and Emily have the multicolored one. They didn't have that one.
Yeah,
but,
most people got the white one with the multiple colors, but I have the black one too because I asked my mom for stuff for Christmas, and that's the one that she picked, plus a red one.
the
Now
yellow
I'm happy
kind of
with it. I'm just like, I'll take anything.
The orange kind of clashes a little bit with my yellow.
Oh.
Look who joined the stream, Mr. NINJAGO.
Hi.
Jay.
Yeah.
So jealous.
Oh no!
This is what I got so far. I'm on bag 8.
Oh,
So jealous.
Yeah.
Is that? My God! Is that all it is? The bag 8? Brilliant.
Doesn't
Yeah,
look as
there's-
big as the. It doesn't look as big as what Lego was showing off.
No, it's not complete yet. I got 26 bags to go through in total. So
Does it
yeah,
come
that's
on- Does it come in a 32 by 32 base plate?
yeah. There's a 32 by 32, and then there's that's a 16 by 32.
My God.
Way later.
Where's the beard gone? Is the beard gone off?
I was.
What happened to your face, man? You were such a gorgeous man.
I was feeling really old because Ninjago hit 10 years, so I decided to at least look.
Is that really why you did that?
No, but it's a good reason anyway.
I was worried. What do you think of the new Ninjago sets? I think they suck, but what do you think of them?
I'm mixed. I like them. They're all right. I won't buy all of them just because I can't afford all of them after this.
Yeah.
But
I recommend getting a job. You know, that would be my best advice I could give you.
You should take your own advice, BFAB.
Yeah. I love how everyone was straight to chime in on that one.
I know. I do that on purpose. It's just, gotta be that guy that always gives people advice that you don't take. You know.
Do as he says, not as he does.
Have you guys seen that the new dragon looks? It reminds me of that one that Obi-Wan rides on Revenge of the Sith.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, you could make that like a cool mock, like is it called Boga or something?
Yeah,
I think, but her name is Boga. Yeah.
Her name, I apologize. I didn't know it was a female.
I think.
Yeah, it is a Boga is a female. I remember seeing that in the book.
Lego have made a couple of them, haven't they, in the past? Like molded one. Yeah. Oh, there's only one
molded one. Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Oh no!
There's so many.
That's a whole new. That's the sticker sheet more than City, and I thought that had a lot of stickers.
Chris, what do you think of Ninjago City then?
You can just see it there. It's massive. It's absolutely huge, and that one's bigger than it. That Jay's building right now.
Yeah,
so
it's bigger.
Yeah, I'm scared of it. I'm scared of it, to be honest, because I got a pitched roof, so I've got not many places it'll fit. So I'm a bit worried. Yeah. No, it's an awesome set. You've got it in your backlog, haven't you, Greg? Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is, because I'm kicking off the city shortly, I do want to do a Ninjago kind of district, but I'm going to kind of turn it into some sort of Soho or something like that, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm savoring the time when I'm going to build all three kind of back to back. I think.
They're going to be massive because, like, obviously Doc's is a base plate and a half, and then the new one's a base plate and a half. So that's 4 base plates just for the Ninjago sets.
That's a city in itself, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it's mad. Well, yeah, it's literally. They remind me. I don't know, like if you guys have seen Ready Player One, but it reminds me of that where people like built on top of the systems. Like, they're awesome sets. They're really, really cool.
Yeah, I'm buying. Oh, there he is. How much do we reckon that figure's going to be worth?
He's probably going to be worth a lot.
Out of the money.
Oh, I don't know. They probably a good 40, 50 quid. I would imagine.
50 quid, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and because that Wu comes in that set, I kind of want all of the other ones now as well.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do as well.
Yeah.
You could do the Ninjago versus the Knights of Ren.
Yeah.
I tell you what I'm getting now, though. Right, I'm getting into what is it called? The Ninjago City.
I saw you showing that off earlier. What is it? Is it just a ship? Is it like a little?
It's a submarine, but what it is, it goes with the dock area because you got the boat there.
Yeah, there's a boat. There's a little boat like that in City as well. I think. Yeah, at the back, it's similar to that one.
Yeah.
But, obviously, if you're going to have like water around it, you want more boats anyway, because obviously, you want
that boat place.
I really want the one that I've seen. That's like a police tuk-tuk from the movie.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
that looks incredible.
I've ordered that as well. That hopefully I might get that over the weekend or something.
That's a wicked set. I want to get that one. That looks so cool because I want the tuk-tuk kid set, but it's in the massive like ball truck thing that I don't really care about. I just want the panda shop and the tuk-tuk from that set.
Yeah.
So,
talking of tuk-tuks, that random one, that creator one's already sold out. You can't get that for love nor money.
Yeah, I don't know if it's minifig scale though, so I wanted to see what
it is.
Stores. It is.
I don't think it is. No.
Sarah's got it, Si.
That little voice there was Rogue Runner, who actually joined. And hello to you, Mister.
Hello, how's it going?
Hi, Sarah.
Thanks, Sarah. Perfect timing, Sarah.
Toe it up again. Ah,
Yeah, I don't think it's minifig scale. I'm not too sure. Oh, the taxi isn't.
The taxi definitely isn't. 'Cause I almost bought the taxi until I looked at it properly. I was like, oh no, it's not minifig.
Yeah, the tuk-tuk might, but no, the taxi isn't.
You could fit a minifig in there, but there's not really a good place for it to sit. I'm not sure.
Yeah. I think it's a Baby Yoda
I'm
scale.
not sure about the taxi though.
There, I'm pretty sure Grogu will fit in it. It'll be fine.
There you go.
I feel sorry for the owl. I mean, he's looking like he's kind of home's being taken over by gremlins or something.
Owl's there, no matter where he's facing.
Yeah. It's an inanimate object that makes you feel
a bit like my porg in the background. He's always watching, always judging.
God.
Always. He's always doing what?
Judging.
Oh. Okay.
I don't know if you know this, but me and Rogue have a banter going on about which is better, Porgs or Ewoks.
Ewoks.
And Star Wars actually did the same thing on an Instagram story today. So they actually posted it as a poll, Ewoks or Porgs. And it's like, they must have been watching the stream.
It's an important debate. It needs to be discussed. It needs to be
obviously
addressed.
Porgs rule. I told you.
They don't. No, Ewoks rule. You know this.
I think I'd go for the Ewoks, really.
The Ewoks took down the Galactic Empire. The Porgs were just Chewbacca's food. There's no debate.
Yeah, but it's about cuteness, right? Aren't we judging this on cuteness?
Yeah, the Porgs are peaceful people.
Peaceful people. The question is, what would you rather eat, a Porg or an Ewok?
A Porg. I reckon a Porg kind of tastes a bit like chicken.
Oh my god.
Hey, Brick Bunnies TV. Good to see you.
Hey, dude.
Hello.
I was just thinking about Brick Bunnies TV today, and I haven't seen them in a while, so I'm glad they popped in.
Yeah, that looks like a mock bunny or something on the profile picture.
That's pretty
I haven't
cool.
seen that set before, anyway.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about it, Brick Bunnies. Where'd you get the profile picture? Did you make it? Hey, Rogue, how are you?
Yeah, doing well, thanks. Just working on Saris. I finally built a roof. It's sort of worked, which is great. So I guess I can sort of show it. So it's all modular at the moment. So that's how it's currently looking. Sort of canopy built out of minifigure capes, and then the modular roof going on. So now I'm just working on a lightsaber room. So this sort of thing will go on top, brick built, and then I've got these curved plates to go at the end as well. The issue is, of course, with the curved wall I've built, it's kind of hard to get a perfect roof. So you'll see, for example, over here, it's sort of off the edge a little bit, so a bit of a gap, but it works for now. And I was going to build a skylight, but at this point, I don't think it's going to work. So it works for now, I guess. And I guess that's
Bro, I like the use of the capes there. On
I was just going to say that, yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
that's
it's,
a really good idea. Brilliant.
Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. It's 4 standard capes, and then 2 of the capes from the Mandalorian Battle Pack. They're sort of half-size capes. So, and those capes at the back, they are built in with the bricks, and then they are supporting the capes at the front, for example, which are hanging off this rail here, using the robot arms. So it's a nice little Technic build, and yeah, it's going on pretty well. Got my last update tomorrow, so I'm just doing the final bits and going to build the roof, and then start at least on the table inside, and then I got one more canopy to build over here, and then it should be completely finished. So,
and then there will be a drop pass the following day. So.
Absolutely not. No. This has taken me a long
I think you need to borrow EMMASAUEUS' Jabba's palace he's building, because that'd make an awesome roof. Like
that would actually, to be fair. Yeah, that's. I really need to get Jabba's palace at some point.
The round bits at the top that would make an.
Yeah, there's supposed to be some like grey bricks at the top here, supposed to be rounded, but it depends if I have them in my collection at this point, because I've got a deadline to meet next week. So it's just whatever bricks I have, we'll have to do. But it's going. I heard you guys earlier at the start of the stream talking about the Egyptian sets, the old sets. I actually came across this old brick just here.
Ooh,
hieroglyphics. And then
is that a Lego in hieroglyphics?
I think so, maybe. These are from the original Johnny Thunder sets, and there's an old 1x4 tile piece. I want to focus that piece.
Similar to the one in the haunted house, because I think they may have reproduced that.
They did reference it, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
So that is awesome.
I love the fact that we all really appreciate a nice printed tile or brick. That is cool.
Yeah.
We all do. We're like, mwah.
Sarah and Mike offended me earlier because I hadn't realized that Palace Cinema had stickers, and they've ruined that set for me now.
But you get the special brick separator, Chris. It'll make
I didn't know that. I did not know.
I got the green brick separator, dude. It's amazing.
Yeah, the green one. It's uber special.
I did hear. I think it's Boogie Boo. I always get his name wrong. Mr. Boogie Boo. He's got like a special edition one that has like the Lego Movie.
Yeah, they released it during 2014.
I was just going to say that when the Lego Movie was out and about, they put in special stickers for the Palace.
They did, yeah.
They could put on as a now showing movie. Yeah.
It's absolutely crazy. I don't think my one got that.
I love people as well since have made like custom stickers you can get for like Star Wars movies, Avengers movies, stuff like that. It's really cool.
Oh, that's super neat.
Yeah, that company, what is it? Not Minifigs.me, it's the other one. Firestar Toys.
Firestar Toys do it, yeah.
Oh yeah, I've never bought from them. Do you recommend those, Rogue?
Yeah, I've had pretty good experience with Firestar Toys. Like I've got a few minifigs like custom Sabine Wren, Pre Vizsla. Like they sell official and then custom pieces. So for example, inside I've got a custom Darksaber and Blaster as well, and they're from Area Light, but sold through Firestar Toys. And yeah, the shipping's really good. You get like points as well during your purchases you can use later on. So yeah, have good experiences, and yeah, they're really good company. And they sometimes, if you post your haul on Instagram, sometimes actually put on their story as well, like a shout out. It's quite cool. Oh, nice. So yeah, they're really good stuff.
My mum, bless her, for Christmas. She went on Firestar Toys. I've never even mentioned it to her, and she bought one minifigure head, which was a COVID mask. So she spent £3 for the head and £3 for shipping.
Oh my god,
that's a proper mum thing, isn't it? I was like, Mum, you could have just, like, it's just ridiculous.
I did also get this old rare Lego Star Wars minifig today as well. I got the original, or the only Endor Luke they've ever made. With the old chrome saber as well. Pretty sweet.
Nice. Really sabers that you
What's that, sorry?
No tech you do?
Oh no, I said Rogue really appreciates those chrome sabers. I hear
dude, they're so. I have two. I have two now that are like new condition, and they're so cool. I have an old one, but it's like completely ruined. But yeah, the chrome sabers are just something else. This goes with my Return of the Jedi collection and my Ewok Village, so it's just perfect.
Yeah, no, they are cool.
Sorry, Chris, had to mention that set as usual. You know how it is. Oh man, love the York Village. But yeah, no, it's a cool minifig, and I actually got it for a really good deal as well. So I now just need, I think, one Luke Skywalker, the training Luke, and then I have all of the Luke Skywalker minifigures, which is pretty cool.
Talking of Star Wars sex, Sion, I can see above your head you have the Death Star.
The Death Star.
How is that one going? Have you done a bit more, or?
Oh my god, I was asked this last week, and I
it's like weekly updates.
For shame.
It's that woodshop teacher. Everyone always asks him, says, have you built your Millennium Falcon yet? And he's getting sick of it.
I know, yeah. That's a good way to change the subject. The woodshop teacher, my god, what's he at?
No. Sorry, don't
invade. Guys, it should be a competition. Who will build their set first, you or him?
Literally.
So you've got an end date, mate, because the new one will be out soon, and you'll need to get that one as well.
I know. Well, I'm not going to build it on streams because I discovered that I'm rubbishly slow at building on streams. But I haven't gotten back to it because I'm just lazy.
To be honest, it's now a retired set. It's a really cool set. It's an icon set. I'd say just take your time with it. Like,
yeah. I only built the Millennium Falcon because I had shingles and I was literally in bed and just built it. Like, I would never probably have built that set because it took so long to build, and it wasn't fun. I didn't find the Millennium Falcon fun to build.
Really,
so my woodshop teacher is taking his time with it. Yeah,
I remember building the Ewok Village, and I built it with family. It was really fun because different trees and portions of the sets. We just took our time with it. It was really fun. And we
the Death Star that you got, side, that was really fun to build because I liked building all the different scenes. That was really cool.
Yeah,
especially the trash compactor bit. That's hilarious.
And it will be fully operational.
Well, it's a huge set as well. So I obviously have a family and a house, so like I'm building on the kitchen table, and I went looking for the base with you today, and it's over on the microwave now. So I think that's a gentle hint of get this out of this room. You know what I mean?
That's why in the attic.
Yeah, now there's weird kind of Friends printed pieces, like there's a doormat on it and everything's stuck in it now. So,
oh my god,
that's amazing.
Everyone's just adding their Lego pieces to it. Brick Star Wars boy is heading off. We'll talk to you soon. You're the
Take care, dude.
See you soon.
Lego is here. Hey, Eileen.
Hello.
We haven't been saying hello to many people. We're very bold. Ingrid popped in as well. Asian Studios have said twice. Hey, Asian Studios. So I can't remember.
Woodchuck is in now. We just
Daisies were burning.
Yeah.
Chris, just out of interest, with your city, what has been your favourite modular that you've built?
My favourite modular out of all of them has to be Assembly Square, just because it's iconic. I mean, it's my first one as well, which probably helped. But yeah, that one's just awesome, just because there's literally it's very like Ninjago City, where there's lots of little bits that make up the whole set. But the police station, the recent one, that was I really like that set. I know it's had a bit of a
I think it looks brilliant as well.
Yeah, I really like it.
I love when they integrate a story into the modular build, like Detective's Office, police station, like with the donut thief and stuff. Like it's really fun.
I think that's why I really want to get the Detective's Office, because it's got that little story, and I think that's I agree, Rogue. Like the story in it's really cool, and I think that's the same with Assembly Square, because apparently the story in that is that the people that are having their picture taken are the people that got married in the town hall or something. They've got babies now. And there's that kind of story going on.
There was a proposal in the Parisian
in the prison restaurant. It's supposed to be the guys that get married in the town hall and they have the baby in the Assembly Square.
I honestly think, just going back to that module 1 second, Detective's Office, I think that's one of the ones that people regret the most not getting. Like, I think that's one of the ones that went under the radar a little bit. And once it retired, everyone's like, wait, why didn't I buy that set? And now it's like one of the hardest ones to get.
To be fair, if you wait long enough, I managed to get it about 3 weeks ago on Facebook Marketplace, and the box is a little bit beaten up, but managed to get a good deal. Basically, I knocked the guy down from £300 down to $240, I think.
Wow! I got swindled on eBay this week, so I'm not happy. I got to buy it now, Brick Bank, for 200 quid. I'm like 100% the guy is. It's like it was about 2 weeks ago. Nothing's happened. I've gone on his page, and it's like got 20-30 people with negative comments saying this guy doesn't deliver. So it's like, oh
my god,
he had 100, so I think it might have been like a hacked account. So I started the process of getting my money back today. It's like it wasn't the money that I bothered about, it was more that I had Brick Bank. I was like, yes, I've got it. Yeah, it sucks.
Why have you got so much headroom there, Tech?
That's true.
Tech must do that. That is the Tech look. That is. Sits at the bottom like this.
When I was in college and I did TV. Let me out of here. No, in college I did TV stuff in college, and one of the things they said to us was always make sure you have a little bit of headroom and lots of space left and right, and tech.
Believe it or not, he's actually sitting on the floor. It's as low as the camera can go.
The rule of thirds, isn't it? Your eyes are supposed to be on the middle of the three squares. Yeah.
I want to know what Solo's up to in that room on his own.
You don't want to know. You don't want to know. It's pretty sticky in there.
Oh
my god! What? I eat a lot of jam on toast. What? Disgusting people.
Really?
Toast in bed. What? There's just nothing better than that, is there?
Don't get any crumbs in the bed, mate.
Cabbage paste.
The place doesn't deal with crumpets. It's a shame.
Crumpets. That's a hero's food, crumpets.
Where did you go to get a crumpet this time of day?
Champion. I think that's why, because you know that they're so rare to get. If you get a crumpet, you're automatically a champion for ordering a crumpet.
That's a good point.
We had crumpets at Christmas. I hadn't had them in years. They're great. Are they a British thing, crumpets?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it, but I like them really burnt though.
Yeah, like really crispy at the top.
Yeah, really crispy, not soft.
Crispy, not burnt.
Yeah, not limp.
Yeah, you want crispy.
There's nothing worse than a limp crumpet.
Oh my god!
I hate it. Oh, it looks good.
That looks really cool, dude.
It's looking great so far. And then also this boat from the Flying Jelly Sub. It's a little tall, but it can still fit.
That's wicked.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
A little tall, but he can still fit. That's
on this side.
Solo in his room.
Well, I haven't built this side yet, so I haven't built the upper
This set
level,
looks like
so
it
I'll
comes
have
with
to
a
see.
free bonsai tree at the front. It's literally like the
Yeah.
bonsai tree.
The bonsai tree.
It's starting to get heavy to lift a little bit. Like it's a
The
two
thing is,
build.
right? You're going to want to get the other two sets now.
Yeah.
I'd get them soon because I reckon they'll go up in price more and more.
Yeah,
Unless
well,
they re-release them. It's unlikely, but they could. But if they don't re-release them, they're only going to go up and up and up in price.
Rose, I got the docks
Nice.
about 3 months ago, and it's already gone up £100 since then.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So
I got both of mine. I think I got when Gardens first got announced, like leaked last year. I was like, right, I want those sets, and I think I paid 700 for both. I think it was like 350 each. That's what I paid, but I think they're even more than that now.
They are, yeah.
That's eye-watering. I tell you, I bought Ninjago City as it was basically a Christmas present like a couple of years ago, and but I knew it was going to go out of it was going to retire like weeks later. So I was just like, yeah, we'll get that, and I'm so glad I did because it's just even bang for buck. It's worth the money. It really is.
BRICKITECT got it for like half price on Black Friday from Lego last year. Apparently, like he got it for crazy cheap.
So that won't happen again for a long, long time. Them sort of deals.
Yeah. No, I don't think the Black Friday was that good this year, was it, for Lego? I think everything sold out anyway. So,
but they're doing so well. And the thing is, all I would say is maybe 2 years from now, when people that have bought a load of Lego go, do you know what? I haven't got time for this. They start selling it off. The second-hand market's going to crash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, buddy.
Oh.
Say hi, Darren.
Hey, dude.
Say hi, Tech.
Hi, Tech.
Hi, BFAB.
Hi, BFAB.
Hi, Sarah and Mike. Hi, Greg.
Okay.
Hi, Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Hi, Titanium Jay. Hi, Rogue Runner.
Hi.
That's a lot of names, isn't it?
he's got his Ninjago outfit on as well, just to celebrate
look.
10 years today. Yes.
Hey.
Yeah.
You say bye-bye?
Bye.
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 See you later.
Oh, man, I want a pair of pajamas like that.
Oh, no, later.
Sai, you need to get that new Ninjago stuff from Hype. Then you can match.
Yeah, that's just so. I don't know if I like most of it.
I'm not a fan of the new stuff.
I like a few things, but it is a bit kind of in your face sort of stuff.
Really busy, yeah, it's really busy.
Also, as well, has anyone looked at the size charts on there? It doesn't make any sense.
Oh, really?
Yeah, look at the size charts for men. Like I'm a 40 inch, but there's 100 centimeter chest. Did they have a size chart that matches it? It just doesn't make sense.
Oh my god.
Maybe they were made for minifigs.
We have someone else joining now. This man, again, another Californian, but not exactly a Californian. He originated in Europe, Poland. Say hello to Mike from the Cool Factor.
Oh, hey, Mike.
Hello.
Mike.
Hello.
Mike.
Long time no see. Yeah. Thanks for
Mike,
the invite, Sai.
No problem.
Appreciate it.
Time to have you on somewhere, whether my stream or Greg's stream, and finally,
I just noticed by me joining, I broke the entire camera layout. It was so perfect, like the 3x3 grid, and I'm broke it. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. It's still 4 and then 1, 4 and then 1.
Yeah, I think we maxed out at 10 right now, right?
Yeah.
For StreamYard. Yep.
You're maxed out. You've maxed us out, Mike.
Yeah. Thanks so much, guys, for inviting. Appreciate it.
No problem. So, come here. What have you been up to, Mike? I know you're busy with work, but you've been coming out with some awesome videos as usual. And I was looking at your kind of video on the Ninjago Gardens. Did you manage to get one?
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, it's got it.
Wait, it needs,
just picked it up
nice.
like an hour ago. So here is the story. I tried, like probably everybody else, I tried to get one at midnight US time, and it wasn't available. So people were waiting, we were tweeting out and in, and nobody was able to order one because Lego did not release it at midnight East Coast time.
Oh.
So I was like staying until 1 a.m. California time trying to get one, and like at the end I was like, whatever, waited until the morning. In the morning, a friend of mine texted me that, hey, it's available, go order. So I went in, I ordered, and then another friend, my former Lego store colleague, texted me, hey, we're actually getting like 10 of these and we're opening in like an hour.
Oh my god!
So I drove all the way to get one. So I had an online order, which I'm probably gonna cancel, but I was able to snag one from the Lego store directly. So
That's amazing.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
there is that. Yeah, I'm gonna be probably streaming this one starting tonight, California time. Hopefully, if everything goes well, if I finish my workday strong, then I'm probably gonna start a later California time stream. So yeah,
I missed the days
excited.
when Lego stores are open.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you guys get one? Any of you? Did you guys get one?
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, I've ordered it. It'll come whenever it comes. I've got 5 outstanding orders at the moment. with Lego.
I think it was
Yeah, I
easier
still
in
got my
Europe
time for
because
Yeah.
I'm not sure how is the situation in Europe. But oh, you're building it. Oh, Titan!
Yeah,
I
I'm
didn't see,
building
I didn't
it.
even notice the camera.
Building it now.
I see you. I see you.
If Lego
Yeah.
use DHL, you'll get the set. If you use
Nice,
Whoa.
nice,
Yeah, it's looking good so far. I'm on bag 9 out of 26.
awesome. How many
Yeah,
bags are there? Like how many bags in
26.
total? 26. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's a
Man,
lot.
yeah, that's gonna be like 3 days of streaming for me probably.
How many bags in those bags as well, though? That's the problem.
Yeah.
You're definitely going to get your money's worth out of it.
Yeah.
Can you show us the box a little bit, if you don't mind, Mike,
Yeah.
without wrecking your desk?
A good job the recycling bin's coming today because it's going to have 26 recycling.
So, what do you guys
Wow.
need to see?
We also just quickly appreciate Mike's amazing backdrop, like his setup.
Yes.
It looks.
Oh,
I love the
thank you.
artwork. I
Thank
love
you,
that the
appreciate
Iron Man artwork and all the figures behind you as well. It's awesome.
I
Yeah.
think we should play a game. How long Mikey can actually hold it up?
Aw, don't
It's
break the
pretty
foot,
heavy.
Tom.
I gotta say, it's pretty
Yeah.
heavy.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I can
I mean,
confirm.
it's you know, I wasn't able to get the NINJAGO City. I was able to build it back in my Brick Vault days, but I never had one personally. It wasn't my copy of a set. So, and I skipped out on it. I don't know why. I never picked it up. This one was a day one purchase after I knew how awesome the NINJAGO City was. So I'm so happy that I have it right now.
And this one's the biggest one as well. It's the biggest one of all
yeah,
Ninjago City
yeah,
sets.
yeah. It's
Biggest NINJAGO ever.
5,685 pieces. So yeah, it's gonna
Watching
take
the watching the Lego guys as well, it seems like it's the one that's more for the fans as well. Like
Yes.
Oh yeah, there's
There's a
a
lot.
designer video out by
Yeah.
Lego.
A lot of
So
good
that's pretty
references.
cool.
And something I
Yeah.
really like as well is that the set's almost a perfect blend of the Ninjago City and the dock in terms of not only design but techniques used as well, like the water techniques
Yeah.
and also
Yeah.
the shaping of
Yeah.
it. And also I love again they've used the tiles around the middle with all the references to old Lego themes, like Space Police as a reference there. It's
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen a little arcade machine in it that actually moves?
Yeah.
There's an arcade
Yeah.
machine. Yeah, there is like a little arcade.
Yeah, it's crazy cool.
I think there's a Space Police homage on that poster on the
Yeah.
wall.
There is,
Yeah.
yeah.
There's like 3 extra posters. I think
ice,
one
the
one
ice
is
cream
for Johnny Thunder, I believe. That's
Let's
I'm not
go!
sure.
Oh, that's cool.
I think that's the 3 small ones under the Space Police one.
Nice. Yeah, 'cause
actually,
the
no,
not-
there are 3 posters in total. There's a Space Police. I think there is some Islanders with a shark or something,
Oh,
or
that's so
maybe
cool.
no, that's a mecha shark. I'm not sure what it is.
Oh, is that Ninjago movie maybe?
I don't know. Like maybe.
Mm,
Or
yeah.
maybe, yeah.
Yeah,
And
maybe.
there's the, I think, Johnny Thunder.
That's so cool.
Yeah,
I liked how the designer's favorite graphic they did was a penguin with the ice cream. You know?
yeah,
Nothing
yeah.
like that for like 20 seconds.
I mean, I'm excited. There's so many modules.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Yeah, I'm super stoked to have this.
The box
Ice
is huge
Planet as
too.
well is
Definitely
referenced.
reminds me of Ninjago
Yeah.
City box.
That looks like the Ghostbusters HQ size box or something.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Massive.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but I wonder if you're able to mix and match the modules between Ninjago City and the Garden sets, or customize them a little bit, like some of the more like the box size ones.
Maybe.
Possible.
Chris is just like, I am not doing that.
No.
I already dropped it almost like 5 times on a live stream. Okay, I'm not gonna try and mix it around. No
One
chance.
more time. One more time. One more time. I've just finished the roofs now. I'm like just trying to find 10 bricks, and I have like none left.
Mike, did you feel the earthquake today or yesterday?
No, was there one in California?
Yeah, apparently. We had Claire, the plastic architect, earlier on. She said there was an earthquake.
Really?
Well, it must have been rubbish if you didn't feel it.
No,
He was
honestly,
a
like
strong sleeper.
I live in San Diego, so San Diego is pretty mild on earthquakes.
Oh, okay.
You almost don't notice them. Sometimes you get a like magnitude 4 somewhere like east, 50, 60 miles east, and they tell, hey, there was a shake this morning, and nobody cares. In LA, you get like 50 earthquakes a day that are noticed. So people just say, oh, like it rattled for like 10 seconds and that's it. It's just living in California is kind of, you get used to it.
Exactly. Mike, if anybody's in the chat who doesn't know you or isn't familiar with your channel, do you want to give yourself a little shout out and tell people about your channel?
Sure, I'd be glad to. Well, the channel is called The Cool Factor, as you see in my tag here on the screen. I do. I mean, my biggest goal is to become a very consistent uploader when it comes to LEGO content, but I do lifestyle content as well. I'm coming back to a lot of live streaming lately. And some people really may know me from Brick Vault, because I worked for Brick Vault for about, I think, almost 3 years it was. It was really fun, and then we parted ways. I started the Cool Factor. In the meantime, I started collaborating with Beyond the Brick as well.
Yeah.
So that's still going. I show up on their streams. We do some occasional projects. Things slow down because of COVID, because Beyond the Brick is a lot of convention content that we travel and we cover stuff. So that wasn't happening this past year. But yeah, we're still friends and we're still doing a lot of stuff. But in the meantime, I try to just work 9 to 5 in something completely unrelated to LEGO and create LEGO content on the side.
Awesome.
And yeah, and right now I just have a new studio for the past 2 months that I'm still working on. And this is like a night and day difference when it comes to just being able to be a YouTuber from home, which was my dream come true, honestly, when it happened. And I'm so happy that I'm able to like work from home at the same time safely, and also be able to like continue my hobby with much more focus than I used to have. Because my story is like, I was working for a big studio. Brick Vault had, when I joined them, they had a small like 3-room office that when I joined. So we filled that out with Lego. Then we moved to an office that actually had a warehouse. And probably if you see some older Brick Vault videos, you have seen how much space that was. So I worked in that space and it was amazing. And then I moved, you know, we parted ways and I had to start something else from home. So I started with having a corner of the bedroom, like many of us probably, doing any sort of content for YouTube. Just a corner desk and corner table and whatever you can squeeze in there, and just have cameras rolling, you know. So that was challenging, especially if I have 2 kids. And now I have a full room just to hang out and work on stuff. So I'm super happy. Oh yeah, thanks for the shout outs. I appreciate it very much.
No problem.
And thanks for being in my streams. I know we met that way, kind of.
Yeah, I mean, Greg, up there on the top of the Bridge Bricks, is always telling everybody that that's how myself and Greg met in your chat.
Yeah, a lot of people like that. I'm so glad that a lot of you guys seem to be knowing each other from connecting through my streams. I know Sarah was joining my streams as a fresh creator, and she met a lot of you guys on my stream. So that's my kind of modus operandi, to really connect people from different backgrounds and being AFOLs. A lot of people hang out in my streams, regulars at this point, and probably saw you have the same thing. And I'm super happy to see the familiar faces every time, and then listening to the facts that people connect offline. When they met on my stream, they connect and they start to create content together like elsewhere. It's so cool. It's something I'm really happy with.
Yeah. I'm the same, and as far as like streaming in your house with children and stuff, I kind of, at the start it was like, oh my god, the kids are making so much noise, and then I started to bring my son in. So whenever he's like at the door, I just bring him in, he says hello, and then he goes off happy. And
yeah, I tried to bring my daughter to one of the streams, but she was shy, she didn't come through. So she's always like either watching me with mom upstairs or something, and sometimes they would just, I don't know, like listen in or something, but they kind of don't want to go on the streams. I'm fine with that, but they usually just like are too shy to do it. Pretty much.
That's cute. It's cute.
Yeah.
It's cute. And I was going to ask you something else. Oh, when you were with Brick Vault, Ramon, I found him a fascinating guy. Did you? Yeah, he was so funny.
He's a fun guy.
I wish. I mean, they don't put that much out in that kind of format anymore, and I wish they did, because it'd be nice to see how Ramon and everyone got on. But I thought you kind of elevated the channel. Like I still watch them. I like them.
Oh,
but I think you elevated the channel a lot, big time.
I feel like Mike is responsible for their growth 100%. Jack did
Agreed.
Yeah, BFAB.
100%.
Thank you, guys. I mean, For me, it was like I was having a lot of fun. It was probably the best job I ever had when it comes to just I was paid full time, so it was a big deal for me. And I was working at the Lego store part-time back then as well, so it was kind of like I was splitting my time between a few hours in the Lego store, and that's how I met Jack from BrickVault through Lego store, because he was buying a lot of bricks, and we just connected, and I became their editor and then a host, and it was like a pretty cool transition. But yeah, then Ramon joined us, and he was the logistics guy, so because BrickVault is doing a lot of mocks, and he was the guy behind all the bricklink orders. He was basically sorting everything, troubleshooting mocks, designing stuff. He was like a lot of behind the scenes. I tried to get him onto the camera when we started the vlogs. That was kind of my idea to bring more like a behind the scenes of the studio. And Ramon was always eager to like be on the camera and help me out with the vlogs. He was super cool about that. I don't think he's with them anymore because they moved to Portland, Oregon. They left California. They left San Diego, I think a year ago or so, around when the pandemic started. And they shut down the studio here in San Diego. And now I think it probably is just Jack and Charlie. And I think Jack's wife helps them as well. But I don't think if they have anyone else like Ramon. Because Ramon stayed, I think he stayed in San Diego. I don't think, I was not in touch with him for the last year, honestly.
Could you not team back up with him and have like a sort of BrickVault Mark II on the go?
I don't know, like I actually like I don't know if I still have his number, but I tried to reach out to him to like connect afterwards. We were like, yeah, let's get some beer, and then the pandemic started, and we really never connected. That's a good point. I kind of want to reach out to him to see, because he's still a very cool guy. We were like friends, you know, even though we didn't see each other for a while. But yeah, he was not. I told Jack all the time that he should be more on the videos or even reviewing sets, and I was eager to like, hey, let's get him on reviewing sets. Yeah. But he never got to it actually. Like he was just on the vlogs, so that was pretty fun.
The first video you did with them, I think, was at Palace Cinema, wasn't it?
Yes, the Palace Cinema was the set, the first
set
they gave. I see it in the back of BRICKITECT. I can see it in the corner right there. Yeah. That's like it's a very nostalgic set for me. That was the first set they gave me, because I was working in a Lego store for a few months when they started me with BrickVault, and that was my comeback from the dark ages. Because I looked for a retail job. It was like my first year in the US. And a Lego store was opening next to me, and I applied and I got the position. So there was the first comeback to Lego after like, I don't know, 15 or 20 years or something, when they hired me at the Lego store.
It's such a beautiful looking set from the outside. Like you see it in a screen and you instantly recognize it. And obviously, like you living in California as well, it's basically like the Chinese theater in Hollywood. So it's just really, really cool. Like
that's true. That is actually true. Yeah. So they gave me the set to build and review and like show myself on the camera. I was freaking out because I had a lot of like stage fright. I was shy as crazy, and it was like my first 2 weeks at BrickVault, and they're like, "Hey, would you like to review this?" And like, oh my goodness, how do I do it? So yeah, it's a pretty memorable set for me, because I spent like probably a week on this video, because I was still learning how to edit stuff, and I was freaking out how to be on the camera. So I remember I spent a lot of time with this set. I think I still have a picture when I was like building it, and they gave me a desk and like, hey, this is your workplace now, and you're like, we're gonna pay you money to make Lego. I was like, okay. And that was pretty scary, but also very exciting. So I remember this set specifically as being this kind of like a very nostalgic piece of
and like one of the best parts, of course, is the red base plate as well. The only red base plate they've made, but just the red sort of carpet vibe it gives. It's really nice.
Right, I forgot it had one. Absolutely.
Yeah, and like just the, all the minifigures and like, even the limousine. It's not the best built limo, but it just gives that sort of early sort of 1900s sort of vibe to it. It's really nice. And, like this sort of early like cinema days, and again even the upstairs bit with the projector and the screen. It's really nice. It's simple builds, but it makes really nice details.
Yeah,
and
I have one in the box actually. I still have one in the box. I had to buy it because it was so. Because I worked in a Lego store back then, and this set was still in stock when I started, and they gave it to me. It was so I liked the set so much I had to buy one, but I never got to open it and put it in my house, just because I had it next to my desk at BrickVault for weeks and for months, and I would always have. That was the cool thing about working in such a big Lego studio, because I was never eager to buy stuff for myself a lot, because every day I would come to the studio and I would have like all the Lego in the world I would ever want. So that probably saved me a lot of money, because I wasn't eager on buying a lot of these sets because I knew I would work with them for hours on end anyway. So that's pretty cool. And then I was kind of missing out actually, because that's one of the reasons I didn't buy the NINJAGO City, because we got one from Lego as a review copy, and I was tasked to build it, and we streamed it and I reviewed it. So I spent a lot of time with this set and was like, oh, that's a cool set. Like, I don't think I want to spend like $200-300 on this one right now. And I think I missed out on a lot of sets just because of that mindset, saying like, I have it at work, I don't need it at home, kind of, you know.
I think to be honest, that's with a lot of sets though. If you could build it and then give it back, some of them are
so that was like
building it,
exactly. So I built a lot of these sets, like hundreds of sets went through my hands, and not only from BrickVault but also Lego Store part-time was a source of building, because we would get tasked by the manager to build sets for display. So I would sometimes take sets home and build for the Lego Store, or we would have like building parties at the store when we like have few employees in the stock room building sets all day.
Oh, awesome!
So that was pretty cool, because the store was brand new, so we had to build a lot of stuff initially, and then we had to change displays a lot. So a lot of people would just get hours for building sets at the Lego Store. So I had like a lot of building back then, and it was this mindset of like, I built all these sets. If I want them, I can get them with like a Lego employee discount, but I never felt like I need those sets. It was pretty fun, and I miss that time right now, and I kind of like I'm disappointed in myself that I didn't get them when I could on a cheaper side. It's pretty
awesome.
Pretty funny.
Sorry, go on, Rogue.
I was just going to say, like, that's one of the best things about Lego, is just building with friends, like, in groups, you know? Like, if you're all building the same set, or say there's, like, a range of new sets, you've all got one of each set, just building together is always quite fun, and just talking about them, and just, having a good time, really, just to laugh, building all these sets. And then at the end of it, you have this really nice collection of sets in front of you as a group of friends. It's really cool. Like, it's one of the things I really miss about, building with other people in real person. But you can still do it over, like, Zoom calls and stuff, and, like, streams, but that's one of the best things about Lego, is just, it's a great way to sort of interact with friends and meet new people just by building.
Yeah. I'm the opposite. I like to build by myself. I mean, that's one of the reasons I don't build on a live stream, because I like to listen to music and just enjoy it. You know what I mean? Whereas, like, you look at people like Ryan, and you look at people like even Chris bricking it, and like all you guys, you build on stream, and I think that's amazing. I couldn't do it. Like, I'm getting distracted as it is now.
I can tell you, streaming and building for me was very stressful at the beginning, because I felt like I'm focusing a lot on the quality of the stream or interaction with the chat, and I kind of like build the set on a standby, so I don't even know where I finish steps. And like, it's like when I build a set, I like to take my time, so I appreciate all the like things the designer put in. When you're streaming, if you're not like chilled out or cool about it, you're gonna think like, oh, I started like step 1, I'm on step 20, and I don't even remember when I built it, because I was talking to the chat all the time.
Yeah, like over the past few weeks, I've just gained a new appreciation of people who build and stream at the same time. I can't do it. Like in 2 hours, I think I built like 50 pieces.
It's challenging, but like it takes practice. For me, I think now, as I've been streaming more consistently, I can really zone out and do this balance between chatting with people and enjoying the build, and it's something you have to practice. So I never rush on a stream. I never, like, people tell me, oh, build faster or something. Like, I don't really care. And that's the best way to enjoy the set, to make sure you actually get the experience, and don't worry if the chat, if you're all silent for like 5 minutes and you don't
like
respond.
mock building as well, there's no instructions, which is like it's hard to like zone out of mock building and then interact with the chat, because then it's like, oh wait, what was I doing? So like I get like 20 pieces built in an hour. It's just it's not the best, but again, the interaction's the most important thing. Like, as long as the people are enjoying the stream, then all's good.
Yeah, my biggest concern when I'm streaming is when there are some really cool topics showing up in the chat, and I get really deep into some conversation, and then I zone out from the set into the conversation, and then I have to get back to it. I was like, oh my god, I forgot I was building a set. I just enjoyed the conversation.
Sorry, I have to repair my builds after the live streams as well.
The true BRICKITECT builds.
They usually need to be rebuilt.
Titanium J has the I think the first segment.
Nice.
Yeah, bottom floor is pretty much done. I have one more bag in this instruction.
How long did it
manual.
take you?
I've been building since about 12:30.
Wow.
That's 12:30 my time. So
It's a foreshadowing
it's
from my stream. Oh my god.
It's 3:48 now. So it's
Oh,
only
okay.
a few hours.
All right.
Looking old.
I like how Jankbricks does it on his second channel. He just shows he streams the build, but he just shows his hands and he doesn't even speak.
Yeah.
It's just the camera and the microphone and some music, and that's it. He
Cool.
did
I
the
hope those
pure
are
build,
cool.
and then he posted as a video or a time lapse afterwards.
Yeah, it's called
But
just
he
like
streams-
Young Pure Builds, isn't it, or something?
Yeah, pure builds. But he
Yeah.
streams a lot of these lately. I've seen that a lot of these sets that he posts there. He was streaming just without the talking.
I don't know how he does it without like cursing or anything. If he makes a mistake, you go, right.
Oh, that's Jank. He's like the manifestation of peace.
That's why I don't do time lapses, because mine would be like this, and then all of a sudden I'd be like,
oh crap! I made a mistake. And it would go on the stream.
Or you put it together.
The people that do it.
Yeah.
I noticed that people do time lapses. You rarely see them make a mistake and have to grab a brick separator.
Yeah, mine's literally the brick separator is my second hand, pretty much.
You can edit the footage like before you post it as well.
That's very true.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, to remove all the frames of like incorrect.
I usually, when I
That
do a
doesn't
time
happen.
lapse, I cut out like the dead parts. When I go away for a break and forget to turn off the camera,
Yeah.
I usually cut those away and just re-edit.
I like it when like in like stop motions and people make like sort of funny scenes in the background, so like minifigures like walking around or something, like little funny Easter eggs. They're always quite funny.
Yeah, there's that
Like,
great
seeing
one
them.
that someone does. I saw one like where they were like building one of the old pirate ships or something, and they had like a little pirate ship going around it. Like,
Oh yeah, whose channel is it? Yeah, they have like all the vintage sets and they have like
so good.
their reviewers basically stop motion.
Just to mom is commenting. By the way, say hi to Justin from me.
Hello.
I totally agree with Mike. I get lost in the conversation when I'm live streaming. That I get lost in my build. Yeah, it's a common thing. So it takes practice to really get this habit going of switching between chatting and building. And I think the longer you do it, it becomes easier.
Oh, for sure.
The great thing about that is if you're a subscriber watching, I mean, there's you, Just Two Mom, Sarah Starbricks, Greg, Bricking It, like everyone of those guys, they don't build slowly, but they build slowly in a way because they talk to the chat, and I think that's really, really important. And I mean, Just Two Mom, she knows she takes ages to build, but she talks to everybody. Every single person, and she reads out every comment. Sarah Starbricks is the same, and it's brilliant because it's engaging. And I've been on so many live streams, and you're not ignored. People think they're ignored on some live streams. It's because the chat goes so quickly, and a person is building, and it's hard. And then, but it's brilliant that you guys take so much time to talk to the viewers.
Live
I
streaming
couldn't do it
always
without
takes
Steph.
longer because
Yeah,
of
that's
the
why I have
chatting.
Steph reading the comments, because I couldn't do that and look at the build, and it just wouldn't. Yeah,
I know for me when I build and stream, it's like 50 to 60% more time spent on the set. It's the usual. But I don't want to jeopardize my time with the viewers, and it's cool because when you have regular viewers, which in my case there's a lot of regular viewers coming back to the channel, and they understand my pace and they kind of are used to how I do it. There's an occasional like a brand new viewer who subscribes to me on the stream, and then he like complains or she complains that, hey, you should build faster. But I sometimes once a stream or so, I take the time to explain, hey, I'm streaming, I try to keep my pace.
Yeah.
It's slower than your usual build if you're like building alone. So enjoy the music and just hang out and chill.
And like, as much as I call my streams like building streams, I'm usually like 20% building, 80% talking to like, the people on the panel and in the chat. And like, as well, I think if people want to see a fast build, then like, I just do a time lapse. I think with building live stream building, it's more about interacting with the chat and telling them about the build and what you're enjoying and taking it easy to really show off the details. If you're building it fast and the stream's going over quickly, and you're not going to get the same level of interactivity. So it's always about putting the viewer first, for example, and making sure they're having a fun.
I think you grow as a creator when you stop being worried about this. If you'll just do you on your channel and you don't worry like, oh my god, I'm so slow. People, what will people think that I'm such a slow builder? If you stop worrying about it, what will people say on like if you realize that there are probably like 5% of people that will not enjoy your pace and 95% of people that will enjoy your type of stream. That's why they joined in the first place. Once you realize that and understand it and accept it, it's so much more enjoyable that you don't have to rush yourself and you don't have to like appease everyone. There's always gonna be someone that doesn't like what you're doing, but you know they don't have to watch you. It's those who are your people who want to hang out with you, enjoy your stream, will stay, and no matter which pace you choose. And if you are stressed on the stream or not stressed on the stream, like it's better to be not stressed on the stream. It's better to be yourself and just chill and hang out. And it doesn't matter if it takes you like 4 or 5 streams to finish the set. It doesn't really matter, honestly. Yeah.
There's one thing I asked everybody already. What sets are you, Mike, excited about that are coming in 2021? Have you seen, like, I've got my information from promobricks.ie. I think everyone really has at this stage, but have you seen anything you like?
I think I just saw this morning the next NINJAGO Islanders wave.
They're really good.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, like they're dropping heavy on NINJAGO today because of the City of the Gardens and the 10th anniversary. Yeah, I like this wave, kind of cool. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be specifically getting this sets like first time, but first time first serve, I guess. But I'm not sure. I've seen some rumors about the next direct to consumer set might be a Marvel one.
Oh.
So a friend of mine told me that, hey, we had the Batwing, we had the Batmobile, we had then in the past we had the Hulkbuster. So now it's time. Now it is time for another Marvel set. This
that would
year.
be cool.
Yeah, so and we were trying to figure out like what could it possibly be. So he said, hey, maybe it's gonna be like a UCS style Avengers Tower. But I said, like, what if that's a life-size Infinity Gauntlet with all the gems and you know you can wear it like the Excelsior from Lego Movie, for example. That would be cool.
That's cool.
So we were like going back and forth this morning, like what could it be? And he didn't give me the source of the rumor, but I think it is showing up in some communities that it might be a Marvel set next time.
I'm excited for whatever that D2C Mario set's going to be. I want it to be a Mario set, please. Please.
I would love these to have actual minifigures and display value.
Peach's Castle or something. That's what we need, like an N64.
Well, yeah, everybody said that last year we were going to get a Peach's Castle. It never happened. So it's
sort of wasn't it?
It's like the old Snowspeeder rumor. It eventually happened, but for years and years it kept getting room to release. So it could always happen.
A friend of mine, probably some of you know him, Bricks O'Brien. He has a YouTube channel that's also part of the Beyond the Brick. He's my friend, and he's really into Mario. He's like the you know Royal Mario guy on Beyond the Brick. And yeah, he's like yeah, Peach's Castle, please. And he's also on board with getting the minifigs in Mario sets. I think he's gonna be one of the first to see what's up, because probably Beyond the Brick will get sent the sets. Anything that comes out, they usually get the LAN copy, and it's Brian who's usually getting them. So he's gonna be the first one to know what's up, and probably he's gonna like Discord me right away, like Mike. So I probably have like first-hand information or something.
Yeah, like Beyond the Brick, they've had like a close relationship with Lego for years now. Even before like LAN was already a big thing, they've always had like contacts in Lego. So I wouldn't be surprised if they get stuff early. It's pretty cool.
The only thing with it being a Peach's Castle is that would probably jeopardize us getting a Hyrule Castle if they do a Zelda set this year. But
I'm still not sure if they're going to do Zelda. I'm not sold yet.
It was rejected on ideas a few times. So we'll see.
It's 35 years this year of Zelda, but it's also, interestingly, 35 years of Pokemon this year as well. So
yeah, that's true.
All right. I'm also excited for whatever comes in Star Wars, because there is a rumor there's going to be 3 or 2. First of all, the big rumor for the big Death Star. And also there's one more set that's like $200, which is like UCS range of a set.
Yeah, they're saying it's
and there's a 350. There's actually 3 sets. There's a $200 one, a $350 one, and there's an $800 set.
Yeah, so with those,
so it might be Death Star, maybe the gunship, but there is something else, something third.
R2D2's coming out as well, though, isn't it? R2.
Yeah, so we know that the 200 one is presumably now R2D2, and that's going to be the Made of set this year.
Yeah,
and then
so it's like the buildable. Gotcha.
Okay. Yeah, it's like a UCS buildable.
Like the Baby Yoda, or okay.
Yeah, a little bit bigger, I think. But
it seems bigger at 200 for sure.
And then like we know the 800 is most likely going to be Death Star. So people are saying it could be 8080, but I'm confident it's Death Star too.
I'm calling the Death Star.
Same. And like the gunship, I don't think is happening this year. A lot of people are saying it was going to be May 4th, and it wasn't.
So what's gonna be the $350 set then?
Well, Chris made a good point recently, and I agree. Like that's usually the price point of the Master Builder Collection sets. So Cloud City, for example, Mossadi. So it's probably going to be one of them. And also,
so location based, some sort of a location.
And like the two they've released so far, interestingly enough, we've got one from A New Hope, the Cantina, one from Empire Strikes Back, the Cloud City. So we're most likely going to see Return of the Jedi, and of course, hopefully, that would mean Endor, maybe, but I don't know. Or they could even try and make another Tatooine, like a Jabba's palace area, but again, it's unlikely because of the controversy.
Or maybe something from Yavin, like a temple or something.
Yeah, they could have what's called Maz Kanata's castle, what she's called?
Yeah, from Takodana. Yeah,
I don't know her name.
No,
I'm terrible at those names.
I'd like to know what's going to be the new vignette this year, because last year we had the.
Apparently, it's
the Lars Homestead.
Yeah, it's Lars Homestead.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the Lars Homestead, apparently, from what M&R said. So, where Luke drove up the farm, which sounds a bit boring if it's just going to be one of those vignettes, because it's literally just going to be tan with a little igloo in the middle.
Yeah. Hey, I like tan.
Yeah.
Hey,
maybe two skeletons falling out of the top.
I like tan. What about Chris? I like tan bricks.
But do you guys think the gunship will come out this year?
No, it's gonna be. It would be honestly. I know, like as much as I want it to come out, it would be silly for Lego to release it this year and not next year, being the 20th anniversary Attack of the Clones. It would make so much sense for it to be next year.
I think the gunship's going to be that 350 one.
Yeah, I mean, we need some sort of a starship in UCS line this year, so something's gonna happen.
Yeah, I think
maybe even like something like an X-wing, like a remake of the Red 5 or something.
B-wing as well as B-wing.
Like those are the two that are missing from like the classic Starfighter lineup. So we have the Y-wing, we have the A-wing last time. B-wing probably needs a remake at this point, and X-wing was a long time ago. So.
Or about U-wing UCS? We haven't had one of those.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
U-wing? Oh yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, look, I can show.
We got the employee like Christmas X-wing, right? So that was kind of like recent.
There's my U-wing on display up there. Love that.
Yeah,
set.
it's a beautiful
My top
set.
10 sets to build. I must build that.
One
this
of the
year.
best Lego Star Wars Starfighter sets ever made.
It's really good. I really like it.
Got my
It's my favorite wave though. The Rogue One wave was my favorite.
Yeah, same. Like
back in
Krennic
Brick Vault,
Shuttle,
we had this
U-wing.
custom. Back in Brick Vault, we had this custom U-wing by I think Mirko Sopelsa was the designer. There was the big UCS mock of U-wing. That thing was beautiful, but man, it was so finicky and so hard to put together. I remember we worked on this, and because they wanted to sell instructions for it, because this guy was working with us, and man, there was like a lot of troubleshooting. But once done, this set, like when it spread out, we had the function to spread out the wings, like the actual U-wing. It needed like special supports at the tips of the wings to keep it from bending. But once displayed, it was beautiful. It was.
I love
really
the Brick Vault Ghost that they did, the massive like mini scale.
Yeah, we worked on this Ghost for like I don't know, like 8 or 9 months or something.
It is awesome.
I built parts of the first prototype, and we had to design it. But yeah, we had a guy designing it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it took a long time to put together, like brick linking it. Oh my god, that was a challenge.
Oh yeah, and just one more thing on that gunship as well. I remember when the fan vote was made, they first used a picture of Attack of the Clones to, reference it. But also as well, they said it would specifically be UCS. So again, that 350 price point, I just don't see it being. Again, I want the set to come out. I love the gunship. I don't see it being the gunship, sadly. I think I'm going to save it for next year. And like again, like the fan vote was only last year, so I think they might save it. But we never know.
I mean, I don't mind being surprised with what it is, that 350. Like, I don't mind being surprised. Like, we know the gunship is coming sooner or later. I would be very happy if there was like some big surprise drop this year, something really cool that we wouldn't expect.
Yeah, like the fact we know it's happening is like the best bit of news, because fans have wanted that for a long time.
Yeah,
and like also, of course, with Disney Plus, a lot of the shows they're releasing are being based around the sort of prequel era, so it would fit in very well with what Disney's doing. So yeah, it's been a really cool time to be a Lego Star Wars fan, I think.
Hello, Shite, I'm in the chat.
Hey, Shite.
What's up?
Yeah, I've always wanted a gunship. I regret not getting one, because that's like one of the sort of diamonds of a Lego Star Wars collection, and now they're just super expensive. So the crazy thing is that most likely, whenever they release the UCS gunship, it's going to be cheaper than what you can now buy a playset gunship for. That's how crazy Lego Star Wars has become.
Yeah, if you think about it.
Like, if you want a sealed gunship, you're paying 500 or more, nothing below. Like, a used one is like 300 at this point.
I think that's why they can get away with it being a 351 for the gunship, especially they did like some decent figures with it as well.
It's going to be upscaled. Like if they release a play scale gunship now, it's going to be the best part of 200 quid, isn't it?
Yeah.
So 350 for a slightly upscale gunship, I think.
I don't know, because the gunship probably could be mini, because like the playset one isn't minifig scale; it is smaller.
Yeah.
So it might be
it's
like
a small
Slave
ship
one.
by design.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's not that.
So the
far
UCS version has to be like massive and upscaled, pretty much.
What is going to be important as well, I think, with the gunship is, are they going to make the Attack of the Clones version, which is most likely, or the Clone Wars version? Because Attack of the Clones version,
well,
remember.
sorry to interrupt, but
yeah,
I've got to head out because
I'll
it's
see you later,
dinner
Jay.
time. So
Take care, Jay.
Listen, Jay, thanks very much for
Thanks for
stopping
coming.
in. I'll talk to you soon. And everybody, if you haven't already subscribed to Titanium Jay, go and subscribe to him now. He's a great guy, great channel, and check him out. Okay.
See you later, Jay.
See you guys.
Bye.
And we're back to a nice layout with 9 people.
Exactly. I just do want to say hello to a few people who have dropped in the past while. We've got Bricky Tie, we've got Mr. Brick in it, we have Brick Clicker, Ninja with the bricks, Zahar. Zahar is cool, I love that guy. Lego Builders Gamers are back, Simon Moss, Shy Time is my time again, and Lego Boy has just come along. So thank you for stopping in, and you're all awesome.
In Star Wars universe, is the gunship bigger than the Slave One?
No. Slave One's bigger, I believe.
Because the Slave One is minifig scale. Yeah,
we kind of finally see the size of the Slave One in the Mandalorian right now, right? So
yeah, I'm just thinking of it in
close up.
Mandalorian and such. Like, I think length at least it is bigger. I'm not sure about.
It seems like the size of the Razor Crest, kind of.
Yeah, because that's why I think if you did a UCS version, it might be similar to the Razor.
And I think the Razor Crest is like similar to gunship in size. It's maybe even based on the old some gunship design.
It is, yeah.
Because it has kind of similar layout.
I wouldn't be shocked that if in High Republic we see a sort of Razor Crest style ship. That's what it's, I believe, or at least in one of the new games. I wouldn't be surprised at some point they make like an almost older version of the Razor Crest that looks more shiny and new than Mandalorians did before it was blown up. I also think, by the way, this is very. I don't know if it's controversial or not. I think in next season, Mandalorian, the Slave One's getting destroyed. Or in the Book of Boba Fett. I think they're going to destroy it.
Nah.
Yeah, I see it destroying it.
I see that Slave One in Brickinet's display, and I have
I've
one.
got mine
also,
behind me as well.
Funny enough, I have a box that's damaged, which is like fine because I'm gonna build the set. The story behind it is that there was a return in a Lego store. Somebody returned a brand new Slave One UCS because it had like a big hole in the box. They purchased it and they damaged the box, so almost the bricks fell off. But everything is inside. So I purchased this box from my manager for like a third of the price or something.
Oh, wow.
So I still have it. So yeah, I'm gonna build that someday. I'm so happy that I have this set.
It is a really cool set. I've got mine next to me.
Yeah, what I like about Slave One and the same with the UCS Millennium Falcon is they are technically like, they're not minifig scale, but they kind of are. It still
I know
fits.
what you mean, yeah.
So that's what I was wondering with the gunship. You could potentially, if it is similar size to Slave One, it could have minifigures, so it could be almost an army builder, you know, potentially.
I just want to say goodbye to Mom. Thank you for stopping in. And,
hugs to Justin.
The offer is always open to pop on. And say hi to Justin. Say hello to the whole family. And if you don't know who Justin Mom is, she is an awesome YouTuber. She's got her own channel. She does her own thing. She has the best live streams ever. Go and subscribe to her if you haven't already. And so see you soon.
Bye. Nice chatting with you.
Bye. Yeah, UCS Slave One's a cool set. It's my second favorite. Well, I only have 2 UCS sets. It's my second favorite behind the Snowspeeder. It is a cool set.
Greg, you built it not long ago, didn't you? The Slave One. That was when I started kind of in the YouTube community.
Well, I built my one with Rogue.
Yeah, stream. 9-hour stream, I think, in the end.
There you go.
It's crazy.
I was literally sweating. It was quite. I want to remember about it, because it was a hot day.
I remember at the end, like my wings weren't working properly. It's probably because the bricks were old, but they just weren't working. It was like the most stressful thing. But it's a cool set. I like it in two ways.
That's something I liked about the Mandalorian season was you saw the inside and the mechanism.
First time.
I thought it was really nice.
Really cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
I'm intrigued to see how this new Slave One set, if it is going to be the Boba Fett one for $50, like. I'm intrigued how they're going to do it.
So what Ryan says is it's not much different to the one from the Betrayal on Cloud City set.
Yeah, actually.
Just to put in for 1 sec, Sarah needs to go. So Sarah, thank you for popping in. more than welcome anytime whatsoever. And again, if you haven't heard of, or if you haven't subscribed to Sarah Starbricks, do it. She again streams twice a week. I'll get it right this time. Mondays and Thursdays.
Yes.
6:30. And she does almost daily content now. So go and check her out and hit that subscribe button and hit that bell for everyone, so you always get a notification.
And they have a cat, so that's also an incentive.
And awesome.
Thank you so much.
No
Bye.
worries.
Thanks for having me.
Take care.
Bye,
Bye.
Bye.
Everyone's still saying goodbye. It's just 2 months. So yeah. Who did I interrupt? I interrupted Chris, did I?
I can't remember. I don't think so. Was it me? No, there was Greg talking about the hot day.
Oh, yes.
It was just absolutely baking on that day that we built the Slave One. I mean, I'm super glad. I'm not even sure if it actually turns, because I think there is if you tighten some axle or something too tightly, it doesn't.
That's what I did, yeah. It's really annoying.
I've
never actually put the stickers on. I've already put 2 of the stickers on. The rest are still on the sticker sheet. I just didn't like the other stickers. I was like, nah, not buying them. It's a cool set though. I like it. It looks nice on display next to the Snowspeeder.
It just feels very wholesome when you. Honestly, folks, it's like picking up a loaf of bread. It's that big.
Yeah. Super secure.
It's a proper mass.
Yeah, and that's one of my things with Snowspeeder. I love the set. It's one of my favorite sets. But like when you pick it up, there's so many small pieces on the underside, like ski pieces, and they always fall off. The Slave One's not like that, which I guess but just the Snowspeeder is one of my favorite vehicles in Star Wars. I'm a bit more biased to it. Yeah. It's just such a cool set. I know it's only out for like 2 years, I think, that set. So it's not one that many people have. So cool.
Yeah,
I love it.
And it probably goes for ridiculous amounts of money there. Because I know the 20th anniversary set, which is actually a really good set, folks.
It is, yeah.
That goes for silly money there as well.
Yeah, a lot of them. The Clone Walker, especially from that wave, is ridiculously expensive, and it's like, why? They just went out for very long. I think they only kept the Slave One and then Pod Racer around for like a year. The rest just went off for like 6 months. I already got the Pod Racer in the end.
I can never get it back on the stand.
Have you built it wrong again?
Yeah, it is a pain.
No, I
shoot yourself in the face.
I know I'm going to end up dropping
it. In the base of it.
Yeah, I'm always gonna, and I'm like pulling off bits now as I.
Oh no. Yeah, it's a fantastic set. It looks great, and it's one of those things where it's like, now I have the UCS one. It's like, as much as it is a cool thing they're releasing new ones, I just have no reason to buy a new Slave One because I've got the Ultimate one. You know.
Does anybody think that they might reintroduce, or bring out a new version of the older Slave Django's?
I think that if the new one is going to be the micro version, which again for $50 I think is a bit much, but if it is, I wouldn't be surprised if then next year we see a full scale one that is Django's. Like I think again they've been saving that for a long time.
I don't think they have them on shelves at the same time, even if
but like a micro version against a full scale version, I wouldn't be surprised if they do that.
I don't know.
It's fine. It's fine.
You just have to like triple that amount or quadruple.
Yeah, I just can't believe that if the new one's $50 for the one that's from Cloud City set, I really don't see it doing that well, because that wasn't that big, that Slave One. That was like almost a micro fighter scale.
I think due to the fact that the obviously Slave One was in Mandalorian, more people wanted that 20th anniversary one that's now retired, and also I think the X-Wing and the TIE Fighter have done pretty well on that smaller scale. So it's like a similar version, I think, to those.
Yeah, but
I think those two sets are kind of
Slave
like
One's
the
even
beginning.
smaller than that. Like, it's like 100 pieces or something. The Cloud City one, it's tiny.
No, it is bigger than that one, but it's more like the X-Wing, where it's like
okay, so it's not like okay, I get you.
It's like a mid-scale version of it.
Yeah, I think the new sets are maybe starting. They're trying their market for that kind of scale, downsized, cheaper. Under 50. They may do like all of the ships again in that scale. So
I mean, they did need to scale it back. Yeah, like paying £90 for an X-Wing was getting a bit much.
Yeah,
I do find it pretty crazy with Gardens, to be honest, because realistically, at the heart of it, Ninjago is like a children's animated series, and like 275 quid, $300 for a kid's playset is pretty crazy if you think about it. Like,
but it's like Lego has that almost like market research, knowing how popular the last two are. They know they can do it.
I think they did that. They released the data that right now AFOS buying stuff for themselves are like 20 to 25% of their sales right now.
Yeah,
that's just me in the UK.
That's the reason they're doing all those black boxes. And I honestly I don't think the Ninjago Gardens is necessarily a toy, a kid's.
No, yeah,
honestly. Like I think it's more like Yeah, it's for like nostalgia, people who can afford it, but or the ultimate, Christmas or birthday gift for a kiddo. But yeah, but it's a gift towards collectors.
Sales are in this chat, I think. Like,
yeah, but like something that Ninjago.
You see any kids around here?
Yeah, exactly.
But right, like, something that Ninjago does, I think, goes under the radar quite a lot. Is similar to Creator 3-in-1. They do so much for other Lego themes. You've had Pirates recently, Castle. Now you got Islanders this year. You got the modular theme essentially with the Ninjago modular sets. Like they're always trying to branch out to other Lego themes. They're probably gonna do space at some point. There's rumors gonna be like under the sea stuff in the summer. So I can honestly see why it is one of their best selling themes and why it's been around for 10 years and why it probably won't go anywhere anytime soon. It's one of their best themes for sure. Like the new Islanders stuff looks amazing. You know.
Yeah, I really like those like tiki masks. It reminds me of Crash Bandicoot. I want to do some Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, those are cool.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I think they're called like there's like the Thunder Keeper. There's like I think called the Rumble Keeper or something. Like they have like specific like guardian, almost like guardian names, and there's like a leader as well. In the
only thing for me with Ninjago, why I don't tend to buy it is that it's one of those themes that always goes in the sale. And for me as an AFOL, or just because of the community anyway, like YouTube, you're on that hype wagon. So when there's a set that you want to buy, like Gardens, I buy it instantly. So the sets that I go, oh wait, because it'll go down in price, I end up never picking up because there's always another D2C set every like 2 weeks. So you're always buying those ones.
I remember when the Summer Ninjago sets came out last year, I got the £25 one for like 17 on Amazon like a month or two after it came out. So they always go on sale. And, Greg's got a cool set there.
Nice.
I thought that was a Tantric.
Oh, it's the final order. No, sorry, the first order Star Destroyer. That's cool.
Yeah. I love the way that this opens up. It's incredible. Let me just open it up.
It is very cool.
I like this set a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, that looks a lot better size than the Super Star Destroyer and the UCS one.
Look at that.
That's lovely.
There you go.
Oh, this is the one with Thingy's throne room in it, isn't it?
Snow's throne room.
Yeah.
But you gotta love all those engines in the back.
They are cool.
It was a very good playset, honestly, and display-wise as well.
It looks cool like that. They should have made it like that in the film with those massive wings.
We'll hopefully get one like this, this sort of size anyway, with Gideon's.
Yeah,
I can't wait to get that. The Imperial stuff, like, if you're a fan of Imperial sets from Star Wars, this is like one of the best times to be Lego Star Wars.
Imperial was my favorite time.
Literally, nearly every Imperial vehicle is going to be on shelves at one point. You got, AT-AT, you got a cruiser at least, TIE fighters, Imperial shuttle, the troop transport that I actually predicted like a year ago, and I'm like happy it's coming out. Like all these sets being on shelves at one time. The Imperial Star Destroyer UCS set. It's like one of the best times to get Imperial, and someone who needs to actually catch up on Imperial sets. I'm going to be bankrupt by July, I think. Oh.
What, you're not bankrupt already?
No, just about.
Oh.
This mock is, taking a penny or two.
I think it might be a good time to wind it down. I know CC started at 10, and I didn't really want to stream over for too long because she was great enough to come onto the stream here with us. So what we'll do is we'll take it in turns to promote the channel, your own channel, and tell everybody what is coming up. And we'll go with tech first if you want. And I won't put anyone on the big screen because I know that can be intimidating.
Cheers, I appreciate that. Coming up from me, I'm not really sure, to be honest. I think I might do like a spontaneous afternoon stream tomorrow, probably about like 4 o'clock UK time, something a little prequel to London Calling, probably just like a couple of hours, build a little something maybe. And then I think I'm going to do a haul video. I've had like all my VIP weekend and Black Friday stuff, all backlogged. So I think I'm going to try and get that out for Monday. But yeah, just kind of focusing on live streaming, building, tidying and sorting and stuff at the moment. So that's what you can expect from me.
Awesome. That sounds awesome. Greg, do you want to have your go?
Yeah. So London Calling tomorrow, number 51. And I'm going to be doing this. Unbagging, it's not really unboxing, unbagging, I suppose. The Ninjago movie collectible video.
Cool. Oh, nice.
I've had these for years, and I thought, well, now's as good a time as ever.
Literally.
So that's going to be London Calling tomorrow, folks, and then over the course of the weekend, I'll probably be busy making 1 or 2 videos as well to come out next week. So yeah, that's me in a nutshell.
In a nutshell. This is me in a nutshell. Okay, Rogue, what you got going on, my friend?
So first of all, thank you for inviting me to the stream. Appreciate it. It's been a really fun stream. Tomorrow is my final Sarvi's Workshop update before the finale. So I've got to build, well, finish most of the roof tonight and some of the interior, but that final update is tomorrow afternoon. And then the weekend, today I posted a picture on Instagram of a little Lego Disney CMF display I made, and that video is going to be out at the weekend as well, sort of showcasing how it was built and the sort of design process of it and why I built it essentially. And then that's just more Disney stuff, really, more Star Wars stuff at the moment. And then we're doing more general streams in the next few weeks, going back to just building sets, customizing sets, stuff like that. So yeah, awesome stuff.
I'm glad you're going to be streaming some stuff. I like your streams; they're pretty cool.
Thank you, man.
Mr. Chris Bricken, what have you got going on for us?
City update tomorrow. That's the only video I have prepped so far. And then I've maybe Ninjago Gardens. Whenever that comes, it'll be like just turn on the camera and start streaming it because I just want to build that set ASAP. But yeah, other than that, I don't know for next week. I might do a like a room tour if I tidy it up. Might give me a reason to tidy up. But yeah, other than that, I don't know.
Awesome. I think BFAB is busy or asleep. We can come back to him if he comes back. And we lost Solo Brick Builder. I'm sure he'll pop in as well.
Yeah, he's connected, I think.
Oh, is he back?
No, I don't see him.
I'll fill in for him if he's not back anyway and tell you what he might be doing. Okay, Mike, what have you got going on for us on your channel?
So first of all, thanks for inviting me. Is the first. My New Year's resolution is to join more friends' streams. I've been getting a lot of invitations, but I can finally actually join you guys on different occasions. So thank you so much for allowing me to hang out and talk to you. Yeah, I'm going with the cool factor, getting with more uploads this year. The next one obviously is gonna be the NINJAGO City. That I'm gonna be City Gardens. I'm gonna be starting the stream probably tonight, California time. Anybody wants to hang out? I hope to start 5-ish, 6-ish p.m. PST California time. I know it's very late for Europe. I know that I do start late, and you always hang out, and it's sometimes very late for you. So thank you for doing that.
I want to say that's 1 a.m. UK time, so it's wondering.
Yeah. So I don't ask you to come over because I know it's late. Usually Americans join me from the East Coast and stuff like that. So yeah, thanks for having me. And if you want to check out my channel, it's The Cool Factor. I do more and more videos. Reviews are coming back with a bit of a new format. I do live streaming. I do Sunday streams, which are called Bricks and Coffee, where I just sit down with a cup of coffee in the morning, 9 a.m. California Sunday time, and we talk Lego as well. So I'm doing as well that. Yeah, and I'm actually gonna have to subscribe to a bunch of you guys because I don't think I'm subscribed to Tech yet. I will fix that. And a few other guys in the chat that I'm not subscribed to, so I'm gonna fix that as well. So there's that. Thank you so much for having me. Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah, it's great talking to you, dude.
Exactly, great having you on. And I have linked everybody that has been on the panel and is on the panel anyway. There are links for those channels down in the description at the moment. Mike, you're already in there, and I've put people who will be on in the future in there as well. I don't think I did put SARASTARBRICKS in as well, so I rectified that. I didn't have her linked yesterday or last week. Yesterday, tomorrow, who knows what day it is.
What is time?
Solo, you're back, bro. What do you have coming up on your channel? I know you're really busy with a new job. Have you got any ideas?
I'm just going to be doing my live stream on Saturday around 8 o'clock, as I did last weekend. And I'm going to be publishing my very first kind of mock on Sunday. So, yeah, I've got to do that. So, yeah, stay tuned for that one. That's it for me at the moment.
Well, I think that's everybody. I want to thank everybody who has joined on the panel today. We have had Cece, the Cafe Corner. We have had Claire, the Plastic Architect. Those guys were here earlier at the start. I want to say thank you to everybody on the panel. And as I said, subscribe to everybody if you haven't subscribed already. I'm going to try my best to say goodbye to everybody, some people in the chat as well. So we have Gallifrey Bricks, Lorraine Fox, Orange Bricks, Just Two Mom, Lego Boy, 80s is Life, Cabbage Face, Lego, The Woodchop Teacher, Mr. and Mrs. Starbricks, Shy Time's My Time, Mr. Berry, and everybody else who was on today. Thank you for joining, and we will see you all next Thursday at 8:30. Bye.
Bye-bye, you beautiful people. Bye.